being made fun of. And the reason is because when I was young, no one ever made fun of me. No one ever fucked with me. No one ever looked at me like, yeah, we want to bully that guy. We want to fuck with that guy. That never happened.
But ass.
What is good, Chad? How are we doing today? Welcome to another show. Chad, I'm gonna be real with you. Stop it. Stop the show. Stop everything. Okay, I'm gonna have to be real with you. I did not expect this crash out that happened so soon. Like, we did. Listen, it was completely unexpected by the exact same person. Okay, Brandon Jamal. Okay, and Brandon Jamal, he's a COD. From now on, he's a COD. He's a fucking COD, okay? He's a crash out dummy. That's all it is, okay? Might as well call him Crash Out Brandon, okay? That's his new nickname. Feel free to spam it in the chat. Crash Out Brandon, because I think either one, he's actually crazy and unhinged, and he just somehow managed to find himself into some kind of level of fame, or this guy is still cringe, unhinged, found his level of fame, all right, and is trying to double, triple down to see how far it's going to take him. Personally, I don't think it's going to work. I mean, listen, I'm not saying doubling down is a good thing or a bad thing. That's not, listen, it's neither here or there. You can choose the times in life where you can choose to double down, and there are times in life where you can just choose to accept the consequences, right? But this guy, I don't think that mode exists in his mentality, because he's just doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down to the point where it's starting to look kind of desperate, and it's causing a lot of people to actually be concerned for his mental being, because now we actually don't know what's going on. And listen, chat, a lot of people have reason to think the way they're thinking, because they got this guy who came out with this hit song, and you know, when they saw him doing the music videos, the dancing with the ass wipe and diapers, holding it like it's a money phone, they thought it was hilarious. Because, like, chat, you know, people, I do parodies here. Y'all remember when Minister Jab got knocked out? Y'all remember that? I do skits of shit like that all the time. Okay, so yeah, it's good to like troll and, you know, express your creativity side and things like that. I love doing stuff like that, right? And that's why you can, with the whole diaper thing that Crash Out Brandon was doing, fine, sure, yeah, you could. It's your antic, it's your little shtick online. But once you start to take that little viral moment and make it your whole thing, like, that's you now. You are the guy, right? The guy that brings the diapers and all that stuff like that. Now you start to lose a lot of people. A lot of people start to be like, okay, wait, bro, really? Listen, maybe it's one thing if you were 21 years old, right? Let's say if you were 18 years old and you found the diaper gimmick and you were running around with it and that got you famous, fine, okay? You can pull that off. My boy, you're 4 years away from being 40. You're going to be 37 pretty soon here, all right? You're almost 40. 40, okay? And you out here running around with diapers like that is your thing, okay? See, this goes back to the legendary saying, okay, money and clout cannot unlame a lame. If you a lame or a weirdo, no matter how much money or clout you get, at some point, you will expose yourself as a lame and or weirdo. And that's essentially what we're seeing with Brandon right now. Because, again, when we see him go on all these other platforms, aside from what he used to do, and for those guys who are saying, well, listen, dude, I'm going to be real with you. I don't know what this guy used to do. So 1 minute, everything was quiet. The next minute, here's this song about single mamas. I actually don't know what this guy does, where he came from. He's one of these, he's from the TikTok crowd, right? The TikTok, crowd where, it's a bunch of baseless audiences most of the time, where they just come in, cheap entertainment and leave, right? It's TikTok. Everyone knows that. It's easy to go viral on there, right? So again, that's his crowd, his mode of thinking, guys, basically think of TikTok as like people who watch that stuff. Like it's like crack. It's a crack, right? It's quick, short, addicting content, right? Yeah, similar to YouTube, but TikTok's a little bit more in depth, okay? They got algorithm working overtime for this shit. So again, he come from that platform where you don't need a whole lot. You don't even need a whole lot of time to express yourself or really, go into detail, or for even the audience to know who you are. They just know you based off that 15-second clip or the minute-long clip, however long, the shorts are going to be, or the whatever the fuck is going to be for those platforms, right? So transitioning over to YouTube or longer form content in the place of, doing longer interviews, right? Going on these platforms and airing out your opinions. That's where the problems start to happen, because now people are realizing, oh, you're not this guy we thought you were from this song, because we thought you would be funny and, it'd be interesting and it'd be trolling and it'd be, we'll get a good laugh and whatnot. But bro, like you are actually weird. Like you are actually annoying. Like this is crazy. Like, is this how you are? Like you're telling me that there's no other side to you but this, the now you're single mama guy? You even came to Fresh and Fit, your first major appearance, okay, to let the world know who the fuck you were. You came up there in your little costume, Mr. Red Tie, and then you get kicked out in your little costume, all right? I mean, it's just so sad. And then on the show, what kind of made it very clear that this is everything he has. This is everything he has. Was when he was responding to the criticisms. You notice every time he responded to the criticisms, it was always how many merch sales he has. It was always, oh, well, I went viral. I did millions of views on 2 videos. Come on now. You got nothing on me. It's like, yo, you're letting this go too far into your head. You're not as famous as you think. Okay, you had a good run, and honestly, you could have turned into something more, but you blew it. You blew it, kid. You blew it. It's over. It's done. All right. Everyone knows you as a weirdo. Like, it is what it is. But you had that opportunity. It was right there, and you can't just. I can't fathom how people can just squander it like that, right? But again, that's all he hangs out onto, because that's all he has. The guy in the real world, he didn't have any other accomplishments. What other accomplishments at the age of 36 does Cashapp Brandon have? What is it, right? Because there are numerous things he could have pointed to, but he's pointing to all of that, okay? So it goes to what Tommy's point was saying, that this dude, this is it. The first time he got fame, this is all he talks about, right? And he's letting all of that nonsense go to his head, which is causing a lot of problems. Recently, he goes on Saint the Sinner and repeats the same thing. Now, I'm not sure why he decided to do this. Again, he's not smart, and there are elements you can tell where he's still trying to understand the content creation game and how the whole thing works. So he didn't really understand the value he actually brought to the internet YouTube space versus what he thought that he brought to the space, right? Because the value he actually brought was him crashing out. Him crashing out was the value, right? So again, it didn't make any sense why he decided to go on Sus Marquaad, but he did. And obviously the topic was why he explained the crash out that happened on Fresh and Fit between him and that one girl, right? That caused this whole situation to happen. Now, during that entire interview, I mean, again, it started off good at first, but then you start to see some of the antics that Brandon was bringing on, and you start to realize, you know what? there might be a crash out coming soon. Okay, crash out Brandon never fails. Okay, like there's gonna crash out coming in, and one of the biggest indicators was when they were going over certain super chats, right? Because there were certain super chats that will clown this guy. And chat, y'all know how this is. This is YouTube. I mean, people are gonna clown you. It is what the fuck it is, right? So you just got to learn how to take it and move in stride, right? So Sus Marquaad would read some super chats, and this dude, I swear to you, chat, he would respond in the most serious, aggressive way to the point where it's like, bro, is it really that easy to get underneath your skin? Like, who fucking cares who these people are? Just continue on with the story. And here's the thing. One thing you're going to understand about the internet, especially you, Brandon, since majority of your fans or people who are now your enemies were people who came from Fresh and Fit and all these other people, right? Or influencers. What you're going to understand is once once they see that little chink and they know they can get you off of that, you're going to get trolled. That's what happened. So you started seeing super chats basically coming at as, masculinity. And honestly, we're just going to be real, bro. Some of your mannerisms, it's a little questionable. You got some questionable mannerisms, bro. For a guy who made us hit single about single moms clowning them, you definitely look like you fit the archetype of someone who comes from a single mama household. Just saying, bro. Like you even called you referred to yourself as sassy on Fresh and Fit show. I'm sorry, you can't come back from that. I don't care what you say moving forward. You have zero right to be talking about single mamas because they could easily point to that video and say, hey, at least I didn't get kicked out like a hoe on a podcast. That's all they gotta say, bro. And this is what honestly Minister Jap was trying to tell you. Minister Jap was trying to say, hey, dude, listen, you're ruining the bag for all of us, bro. You're fucking up the bag, all right? Because listen, we like to clown single mamas too, okay? Like Minister Jap, they love clowning single mamas. But the one thing that is giving them sort of, I would say, some kind of immunity is that their controversies, they don't go over the top where people are like, okay, bro, we're not listening to you no more. You're clearly a clown and you can't handle it, right? So they keep their controversies in check. Even though Minister Jap is an insane drunkard, okay? He's not going to have a crazy enough blow up where it's just going to shit in his face, right? Every once in a while, he might do a crazy live stream from a casino where he's drunk as hell and don't know what the fuck is going on. But I assure you, it's usually controlled, right? Now, with what's happening, though, because the reason they have to keep it under such tight control is because you're criticizing a bunch of women. You're criticizing their lifestyle. And what you give out eventually returns back to you. So in order to avoid as much blowback on themselves for criticizing single mothers, right, their entire backyard has to look clean. It has to look clean and tidy. So when you got the guy who put out the hit single, basically the red pill anthem for a bunch of these incels out here, and he turns out to be the biggest joke of them all, yeah, of course you're going to get a bunch of these guys coming out and saying, hey, could you just stop? You're making us look bad. And now it's making us harder to criticize single moms because they're going to tie us to you. we don't want to be associated with your weird ass. So please go back to your short forms content, leave the long form interviews alone, and get the fuck out of here, right? So again, that's what's happening with these guys. And he exposed himself, right? Because these super chats, Minister Jap was part of it. He put it up there. He said, hey, listen, bro, you got to stop this. You need to stop, right? And then Flacco comes on board. Flacco does his thing, right? And Flacco, I think, was the catalyst that really blew the floodgates open because it really showed exactly who this guy is. He doesn't have any character at all. His character is his YouTube or internet personality. That's it, right? He doesn't have anything else. That's why he keeps pointing to that. And that was severely put in the question here because after you see how this dude unraveled, it brings up a lot of different questions, right? One is like, what mental institution did this bozo escape from? Like Fresh and Fit, y'all sure know how to pick these clowns. But without further ado, I'm going in right now. We about to go ahead and get into the video because it's a lot more hilarious than I did. But those you guys, okay, we actually have a shorter, more condensed video that just got dropped today. So if you want the shorter form content, go watch that video over there. I'll try to do a little bit more of these, buy drop of content, right? Maybe we'll do a short version and then we do a live stream version just to keep the nice little balance in check, because I do like doing shorter videos. It makes a lot more sense to me. But shout out to you guys anyways. So before we get into the video, we got to address the most important part of the show, okay? That's you guys, more specifically the YouTube like button. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all are all over the world right now. That does mean a lot to me. So please don't let your time be wasted. Go ahead and be a sponsor of today's show. And the easiest way to do that is simple. Just hit the like button. The one right below the screen. Yeah, that one. The YouTube like button. As soon as you smash that, congratulations. You just became a sponsor of the show. Because realistically, that's all we need. That's all we really care about. And I appreciate y'all being here to support that effort. So let's get into this mess that we call a show.
Look at this guy.
Yo, man.
Look at this guy.
Peace to the States,
Look
man.
at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look, man, this guy is living proof. I'm a little wordy, but I'm nowhere near as sensitive as people think I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this, you feel me? I'm just a little wordy. I'm from North Carolina, nigga. How many times do I gotta say that shit? I just keep rapping that shit everywhere I go. Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Trayfo all day, nigga.
Go ahead.
Like this guy, like I don't know what kind of war you think you're coming out of. You're not in the hood. Stop it. This isn't. You're not in Chirac. I don't even think you understand what violence looks like. Relax, dude. You're like, bruh. Should we take a look at it? Like, what do you, bro? You're doing the most to try to sound like you're the toughest guy in the room. This is the kind of crap that is turning a lot of people off. All right, listen. It's one thing if you have the attitude to back it up. And what I mean by attitude, I mean like the grounding aspect of it. This guy, he's just too flamboyant and he's just too out there, right? So it's like, bro, you don't look tough. You look like a screaming little bitch on camera. Like, what do you want? What is it? What are you crying about, right? And he in his mind thinks he's like some kind of rapper that just made a hit single from a major label or some shit. Like, you're not that. Settle down, Jack. Come on, Jack. You're not that. Okay? You're not him. It was a fucking song that was a parody that you put on YouTube and a bunch of incels liked it. You're not fucking Billboard 100. Relax.
Go ahead, Flacco.
Yeah,
Where you from, Flacco? I don't even know.
Man, hey, listen, like they're all spamming right now, man. The real stutter guy is here. Right? Which is
Y'all done gave me the name of the mixtape.
Oh man.
Yo.
Oh man.
Yo.
No, but hey, listen.
Oh, y'all just gave me a name for the next mixtape. You look like the nigga that'll stand outside the Dollar Tree selling mixtapes on nigga. He looked like he's probably been doing that for the past 10 years. It didn't work, so he jumped on YouTube. He be that nigga that try to sell you some CDs. That's what he looked like. Hey, y'all know them types too. I'm not playing. They either outside of a 7-Eleven or they standing outside a Dollar Tree. Them niggas always got them CDs or the little USBs or whatever the fuck it is, right? Oh, hey, bro, support me, dog. Sometimes they even got T-shirts. They selling T-shirts. Come grab it, right? All this different stuff. He looked like that guy. He's been trying to do that for years. It didn't work out, but YouTube helped a lot. Remy with the 5 shout out to you says, thank you for all you do, Duke. This crash out was wild. It was insane to me. Like I was shocked when I saw this.
I'm finna park.
Nah, but hey, and OG, I'm kind of upset, man. Feel me, Dad? Like you ain't have my number saved, man. I'm like, man, come on, man, bro. I thought we built this brotherhood, man.
Honestly, I was surprised. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, man.
Wait, how many numbers you?
Flacco, listen, bro. This obsession with Saint the Sinner, it has to stop at some point. It has to stop at some point, okay? You got to ask this guy what an NFT is. Otherwise, all of this shit you're doing is null and void. It doesn't make... He's a loser. He's a fucking loser, bro. Like, what are you doing? What's with all this weird flattery with Saint the Sinner? Like, Flacco, with all the resources to your disposal right now, how is it that you haven't found this nigga out yet? It's so easy. It's too easy, bro. Like this milk dud fucking booty zesty dude, bro. Like I'm telling you right now, Flacco, just 20 minutes worth of work. You understand that literally, bro. You probably have better ethics than this guy. I'll just be real. You're probably not like a guy that would scam his audience for as little as $2,000. You don't seem like that guy, Flacco. But here you are. Oh my God, bro. Like Sus Marquaad. It's like running to my hero. Oh my God. I can't believe it's you. Hey, Saint the sinner in the flesh, nigga. If you don't cut this shit out before you get yourself a heart attack, my boy, like, stop it. Matter of fact, it was you and this cornball nigga. Y'all supposed to be roasting Saint. That's what the order of operation is supposed to be. But instead, we got this dweeb over here fucking everything up.
You got those? Is this the original number with?
Nah, man, this like the third one.
This name right here talking about you saved me to change numbers 5 times. Go ahead though, boss man.
Man, here, man. So I did a video, and I think like we kind of like talked about it and via DMs, man. You feel me? And my advice to you, man, is, bro, I wouldn't. Okay. Yeah, right, bro. I wouldn't do the long form content any longer, right? And here's why, man. Because I feel like, especially, bro, like when like we're like brand new, I guess, to being like visible to a lot of people, right? Is the content that we put out there don't really accurately portray, I guess, the person that we are, right? So I feel like for you is like the content that you was putting out there, a lot of people thought, hard on thoughts, stoic, alpha, you feel me, a thought leader. But then when you come on like these platforms and you stew your, bro, you are a real genuine dude. Right?
Stop it. I had to stop it right there. Enough with the glizzy knobbing, bro. He's not genuine. Clearly, the reason why you're even having this conversation with him right now is because the fact he's not being his genuine self. This is not him. He's not either. This is a played up character, or he thinks this is winning for him. This isn't him being genuine. Maybe it is. I don't know. But to me, it just seems like, okay, I'm going to double down because this is a clout play for me. I got famous for this particular antics. So as long as I keep up this antics, it's just all going to just work out in the end. And oftentimes it doesn't. But again, I don't think he's this great guy, Flacco, you're making it out to be. This guy is a clout goblin, bro. He's a clout demon. You can see it on his face, bro. He will sell out his own soul, okay, to get a few fucking clicks. That's it.
Right? You're a cool, genuine, and normal dude. But when you come on these platforms and you, I guess, give off like the persona of like emotional, unhinged, right? That don't really fall in line with the content that you produced and people fell in love with. So my advice is, brother, like, bro, just don't even like do these long form content no more, bro. These interviews, bro, don't even do it no more, bro. Because when you do great content and people love your content, yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. Sorry.
Agree to disagree.
All right. Wait. All right. So why do you feel like these long form content helps you?
I have a stutter, and I would not like to explain that because I don't feel like I need to.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Here's the thing. I go two ways on this, right? The first way is I understand where he's coming from, because if you have stuttering problems, the best way to help with that is having podcasts where you're forced to practice talking all the damn time, right? Because the more you talk, the better you get. So it does kind of make sense from his perspective that if you got a stuttering problem, okay, fine. Then you want to be able to, do longer form content instead of shorter form content, so you could be able to work on speaking better. However, bruh, even when you were on Fresh and Fit, we barely noticed the stuttering problem. I'm chat. Am I wrong? I didn't notice a stuttering problem. I mean, if anything, I got a stuttering problem, but it's not. Yours is probably better. Your situation is better than mine. I probably stutter way more than you do because you seem like you got a good grasp on it. So for you to come out here and say, "Oh no, I have a stuttering problem," and then the next thing you say is, "I don't want to talk about it," to the guy who literally is notorious for having a stutter problem, and the only person that pretty much come close to Flacco's stuttering problem is Fresh. So you're talking to a guy who's in the top category of stuttering issues, okay? And you're sitting here saying, "I don't want to talk about my issues, but I'm a stutterer." Bro, stop it, because this right now it sounds like an excuse, right? It's an excuse to basically excuse your poor behavior. All right, that's essentially what it is, right? The way you speak, the manner you speak, and how you speak to people, right? Especially when you get riled up. All of this, I'm stuttering. I just got a stuttering problem. That's why, right? It's a fucking cop out. You're using that as an excuse to excuse your piss poor behavior. And that right there in itself is a problem, dude.
But bro, I have a stutter too. Like mine's is worse. Like, bro, my stutter is probably like the worst
not wrong.
stutter on earth. You feel me? Right? Wait, so you have a reason why you believe that long form content and going on these platforms and being humiliated will, because bro, you do great content that we all love. But when you come on, like for example, right, like here, for example, right, when like you come on here, right,
you're only going to repeat yourself. May I speak? You're only going to repeat. Yeah, you're about to repeat the exact same thing you just said.
Sure.
Were you not?
No, but
my bad. Then go ahead.
No, right. So
bro, just listen. Just fucking listen. Listen again, bro. I would say here's the thing. Flacco is probably one of the more qualified YouTubers to talk about this, right? He's probably a more qualified content creator because you can see exactly. You can go back to Flacco's channel. You can see exactly where he started and how he got to where he is, especially at the young age that he is right now. If you even look at this picture, you compare Cashapp Brandon to Flacco. You would think Flacco is the older, more mature one. But Flacco's younger than this guy by damn near almost a decade. So just let that sink in for just a second, chat. Okay? There's no more one, and there's not anybody else qualified to talk to you right now, Brandon, than Flacco, because he actually has a channel that works. He actually has a strategy. He actually has a schedule. There's a structure there, right? Versus you, again, he's what you want to be. He's got a stuttering problem. He's able to do longer form content. He's able to do shorter form content. He's able to pump out these things pretty damn quickly, right? You could be doing the exact same thing, especially if you want to transition. But the problem is you don't want to listen. So when you sit there and hear what Flacco's saying, and all he's saying is really, bruh, all he's saying, and this is what I'm paraphrasing here, Flacco, you can correct me if I'm wrong, right? But all Flacco's I'm paraphrasing. All he's saying is, listen, dude, how about right now, stop the long form content, because what we're used to with you is the shorter YouTube shorts or TikToks or Facebook reels or Instagram reels that we've seen you in. And yeah, with those, you can edit out the bullshit and it makes you look cool, calm, collected, and stoic. But when we see you on a podcast where it's more longer form and you're actually having to interact with other personalities, well, we're starting to realize your persona that you presented in a different form of content or content style is not exactly who you are, because now we know who you are in real life. You're a guy with an extremely emotional short fuse. Okay, so it doesn't work out for you to keep going on these podcasts, especially Saint the Sinner after this insane crash on Fresh and Fit, to try to go ahead and re-explain the situation. And what makes it even weird is because you've put out multiple content since Fresh and Fit, claiming you don't care about getting Frank Castle, even though you did it to yourself. You Frank Castled yourself, right? But you keep saying you don't care. So then why don't you just stop? So then when Flacco is coming up here telling you, yo, bro, you should probably just stop, cool it until you figure out what's going on, up here. And then maybe, right? You're all of a sudden taking that as an insult. That's how you know this guy has a mind of a person who is not destined to grow, right? At least beyond their initial luck phase or whatever they got. It's because they're looking at what Flacco is saying and they're taking it as a negative thing instead of being a man and just accepting the truth for what it is. Like, okay, let me, maybe you have something, Flacco. Let me hit you up offline. Let's talk about it. Let's strategize. Because eventually I do want to get in the long form content, but maybe you're right. Maybe you're seeing something that I'm not seeing. Humble yourself. That's it. Right? But instead, you want to act like you know more than what's going on right now. And this is where you fail. I don't play games. Shout out to you for the 10. I don't play games. Let's get a W in the chat, but I don't play games. I don't play games. Says, I love the last live stream with Tommy. Will you work with him again? Yeah. I'm going to tell you this. Tommy, listen, Tommy's actually not a bad dude. I don't think he's a bad dude at all. I actually haven't think. I just thought he was a little unhinged in the way he comes at certain things. But I don't think he's a bad dude. Yeah, I will, especially with some of the stuff with the more spooky conspiracy level stuff. I'll definitely have those conversations with Tommy. He's an interesting character. Why not? he's funny as hell too. Like, hey, listen, y'all saw the. I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna post a clip of us basically roasting this guy for 15 minutes straight. That was hilarious to me. I have never laughed that hard in my entire life, bro. That shit was crazy. So yeah, I do see myself doing content with Tommy again. It's just is how it is. He's a good dude. Sean with the 2 shot to you says, Flacco does not even see through Sus's BS. I know. That's the confusing thing, chat. That's the very confusing thing. It takes 20 minutes worth of work, and you can find out this guy's a fraud. But Flacco, with all the resources he got, Sus Marquaad is still the greatest thing since sliced bread.
No, I cut you off. Go ahead then. My bad.
Yeah, right, sure, right? So, like, when I see, like, for example, right, like, the chat, right? Like, platforms like this and Fresh and Fit platform, this is your demographic. Like, these are the people that you're trying to win over. Meaning this, right? Like this is not like my audience. Meaning, bro, like, if I
disagree.
Come here, right?
I disagree.
Oh, my God.
I want to make myself 100% clear. I am not in these red pill manosphere niggas.
Stop. And they all do this, chat. I can't stand this. I hate it when they do this. Andrew Tate has done this. Y'all, I'm not a red pillar, but you guys grift on purpose in the red pill communities. Let's call a spade here. Oh, I'm not a red pillar. You're not a red pillar now because the fans that you have that you grifted from the red pill space are turning against you because of what you're doing right now. If you're not a red pillar, then why even play to these spaces? You could have made a parody song about anything else, but you chose single mothers. Who else do you think is going to consume that content? Do you think it's going to be guys who have a steady job, 401ks, living their life, with their families and, loved ones in the real world? You think they're going to be bumping, oh, now you're a single mom? Do you think they're going to be playing that on the radios? Or do you think it's more likely the people who spend more time, way too much time, focused on habits of single mothers and dating mechanisms of single mothers online that are going to pay attention to that song? Let's be honest. And Flacco wasn't wrong when he made that assessment. He's saying that even if you don't think yourself you're going to be a pill popper or you're part of the pill popping spaces, the fact that you are basically flirting with these spaces by creating songs, your content is heavily surrounded about single mothers. You're using their TikTok videos to clown these women, right? So these guys, they're the ones who are going to gravitate to your content. So then don't turn around and get mad because you're facing all this backlash from these same people because they're realizing you're not the tough guy you pretend to be.
I got bars, and I'm here to make niggas laugh. Don't you dare put me in the same category as these niggas, all right? These niggas do not respect women's individuality.
To be clear,
I'm not saying you, sir. I wasn't trying to say you, sir.
I just want to let everybody know this.
Shut up. Hey, shut up, Saint. No, stop it. You a pill popper too. You see how he's trying to deny it? Who's gonna sit here and believe this milk dud busted booty warrior over here? All right, this booty warrior. Who's gonna believe he's not a red pillar? Stop lying about this, you guys. And here's the thing, chat. You pill popping fans, if y'all really cared about these red pill antics and ideologies, why do your influencers or your leaders deny it? They deny themselves being in the space that they're placating to you for. Why don't you call them out on it? Like, I don't get it. So y'all going to let Saint get away with saying, oh, well, our platform's not red pill, even though that's all you guys talk about, right? I don't understand this. These guys are allowed to just sit there and change their ideology whenever it suits them, right? 1 minute they're red pill when the money's good. The next minute when the controversy's up, oh, red pill. What? I never said I was red pill. Who's a red pillar? I'm not a red pillar. No, we're not over here. We're not red pills, but we talk about women all damn day. Make it make sense.
And I wasn't trying to talk to you in particular.
I'm just saying for the onlookers.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. You want to make sure. I am nobody's red pill nothing, big dog. No, sir.
No, well, sorry. Sorry. I never said red pill. I said like the Fresh and Fit and the Marquaad. Like, this is like your demographic.
That's cool. I would argue this is not my demographic, and I'm being exposed to an audience who's never seen me before. So you know what they're going to go do? They're going to go check out my platform, you dummy. Shut the fuck up when you talk to me.
No, sure. So like they're going to go out and check your platform, right? But when you come on these platforms and you exhibit yourself as like a super emotional dude, it's never going to work out best for you, right? Because again, brother, like regardless of not
Okay.
right.
And the
Wait,
thing is,
right? So
I like what Flacco was doing because Flacco, I mean, he's got patience, and it kind of makes sense because anyone who would literally sit down while a weirdo like Wacky Three Fingers is charging at you, you know, you definitely got a certain level of calmness to you. Okay, so I mean, this guy Brandon, Crash Out Brandon, he's out here just all of a sudden just being disrespectful. Oh, get the fuck out of here! He's basically of the mindset, how dare you tell me I can't do long form content if I wanted to? And the thing is, to him, he thinks he's just being himself. It's like, bro, no. They're trying to help you, right? It's like that guy who's in a bad, dangerous relationship that's like toxic as fuck, but his friends are trying to warn him. He doesn't want to listen because he's in love, right? He thinks he knows what he's doing until it blows up in his face. That's what's happening here. All right, we're seeing this train wreck and it's speeding down the tracks, and we're trying to say, hey, bro, you're about to lose a good thing. Okay, you're sitting here thinking all these things matter. It doesn't, right? And Flacco's trying to tell you one thing you're going to learn the hard way, especially about these pill popping fans. You got to show masculinity. Anything that shows remotely, if they even get a whiff that you might be a beta male, it's a problem. And you don't realize that what you're doing, the more you go on these platforms, the more you start acting like this, the more these guys who are your main supporters are going to start seeing you as a bitch, which is going to be running the exact opposite of what you want when it comes down to your merchandise sales and your music sales or streams or plays, whatever you want to fucking call it. Kevin Terrell with the 5, shout out to you. Kevin says, you see the mofo at your door, but ass, bro, that clip had me dying laughing every day. Bro, this clip came from him.
But ass.
Trying to teach boys how to have sex. That was literally from a video of him doing that, right? Talking about you got to unbuckle your belt and, you know, you got to be butt ass. Then you got to go in. It's like, hey, bro, you taking this red pill shit way too far. But then this is the same guy talking about, I'm not red pill. We just talk about isms over here. Nigga, shut your ass up. Who is this?
But ass.
Nigga, wasn't that you? Wasn't that you? Get the fuck out of here.
I hear
regardless,
you.
if you think, right? So look, regardless, if you think that this is not your audience, bro, who do you think is consuming, like fuck single mamas, like, you feel me, right? And everything.
I never said fuck single moms.
No,
you took it that way, sir.
Sure, but make fun of them, though, right?
I make fun of the single moms who be front camera crying, adding music, and they posting it. More importantly,
I agree with you, though.
No one has even asked me about the origin of these songs.
You're a bully, bro. I don't need to ask you about anything. You sit there and make fun of women crying all damn day. Okay. All right, bro. I don't think that's anything to be fucking proud of. I don't think that's anything to be, hey, look, we're saving men's lives out here by clowning pregnant women online. I mean, look at them. Aren't they crying? Yeah, let them cry. Then let them feel the consequences of their bad decisions. Here, let me play the Now You're a Single Mama song just to rub it in. Bro, you deserve everything that's happening to you right now. This is karma. This is exactly what karma looks like. You spent your time bullying women online. Okay, now the men who bully women online are bullying you like the women you bully online. How things just come around when they go around, don't they? Now you crying. No, lap it up, buddy. Okay, this is the bed you made. So go ahead and lie down and get comfortable.
You assume, and now you've made an ass of yourself.
No, that don't matter. Wait. But the origin don't matter. I'm telling you, right, that the people on the internet
song doesn't matter.
And here's why it don't matter. No, here's why it doesn't matter, though, right? I'm telling you that the consumers of that content that you put out, regardless of the origin, are gonna be people who are in the demographic of the Fresh and Fits and the Marquettes and them other dudes. And I'm saying, if you come on these long form,
plenty other games in town. I don't need them niggas. I don't care about them niggas.
Bro, it's not even about Fresh and Fit. That's not the point. He's saying, dude, if you're doing long form content and this is how you're behaving, if you're behaving exactly how you're behaving right now, this very moment on stream with Milk Dud and Flacco, you're not ready to put out more content, because if this is you on the longer form mic, you are going to destroy your career. That's all Flacco is saying. His response is, well, I don't need Fresh and Fit anyway. No, it's not about Fresh and Fit at the end of the day. It's about you and your actions. Stop trying to put it on other people. Fresh and Fit invited you to a platform. You fucked it up. That was you. All right, that wasn't them. Myron didn't even kick you out. You kicked yourself out. You made yourself look like an OnlyFans thought. You did that. Nobody else. So you got to understand all of these actions, all these behaviors, all these things that it seems that people are doing to you, you're actually doing to yourself. The world is just reacting to you. That's the problem. And these guys, and I don't know if it's like a psychology thing or something like that. You guys who are psych majors, y'all let me know how this works out. But it's got to be something in his brain because he's not seeing how all of this is going to play out, right? It's like, bro, you are causing the problems. Either straighten up or you're not going to fly. You're not going to fly at all. So the fact that he's not even listening and he thinks that, oh, Flacco's just saying, I need Fresh and Fit to stay relevant. I don't need Fresh and Fit to stay relevant. That's not what he's saying. Matter of fact, Fresh and Fit, they're struggling to stay relevant right now. It's tough. You got whatever podcast doing these 8-hour-long streams, racking all these damn views. They know what the fuck they doing. Whatever podcast know exactly what they're doing. They're playing the game. They're beating out Fresh and Fit. While Fresh and Fit out here, slowly fading away into the Rumble spaces, guess who's taking over the larger market share? Whatever podcast. Pretty soon, shit, this channel, we're not going to be covering Fresh and Fit like that no more. We'll be covering them niggas because now they get the attention, right? It's just how this shit works. Okay, so when you're saying, oh, I don't need Fresh and Fit for relevancy, yeah, that's not what they're talking about. They're talking about your attitude because when Fresh and Fit goes bye-bye, what else makes you entertaining? What else makes you the guy that people want to sit down and listen to for even longer than 30 minutes? Not a damn thing. You're annoying. You're a fucking brat who never grew up.
Niggas.
No, sure,
Fuck
but
them
it's
sex worker saver ass niggas. I want them
no,
to be
sure, but
offended.
But Fresh and Fit ain't a sex worker savior. Marquaad ain't a sex worker savior. I'm telling you, right?
Like me. I'm gonna get in his inbox later on and be like,
no, I'm not saying that, brother.
Insight.
No, brother, listen. I'm saying that if the people who are on these platforms, they have large audiences, right? There's a lot of people here. If these are the people who are more likely to consume your content and support you, you don't want to come on these platforms and make an ass out of yourself every time.
I hope they keep making videos about me making ass out of myself. Use the song too, bitch.
Oh yeah, we are. We are. Trust me, bro. We got the Now You a Single Bum full album on its way. hey, you brought this on yourself. Listen, we gonna fry y'all niggas. All of y'all, every single one of y'all getting fried. It is what it is, bro. You barbecue, nigga. That's what it is. So yeah, we gonna use your song and we gonna clown you too. You know that song y'all got so happy when you saw these women crying and they airing out their problems on TikTok, and you want to take that and make it as a marketing material for your brand. Well, guess what? That same tune is going to be used against you. So that's what's happening right now. Wake up. Smell the goddamn mustard, the cream cheese. How did that smell, bro? Because this is the bed you made. Now you got to line it. I don't know what else to say, bro. You're about to get clowned. And the thing is, the fact that you don't see this problem right now, it's about to get so much worse for you.
But you don't look good though, like acting like this though, brother. You want to act stoic.
You know how much? You see, you want me to act stoic. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
But acting like a 12-year-old child isn't really helping your case either, bro.
I'm immature. Do you think the Now You a Single Mom song would exist if I wasn't immature, nigga? What's wrong with you?
But you're 36 and immature. You shouldn't brag about that, bro. Like you should be trying to fix it.
Because I don't have kids, nigga. I don't have to be mature. You don't have to.
That's stupid. And this is the problem. Right? You're hearing this from a supposed high-value man. He calls himself that, right? Think about this. This supposed guy who's supposed to be in the high-values class is basically saying the fact that I don't have kids, the responsibilities these guys claim that they want. Yeah, we don't have kids, so it gives us a right to be immature. But these are the same men that then turn around and say, well, where are the marriageable women at? There are no fit women who are eligible to be married. Nigga, you yourself are 36 and you're here talking about I don't want to grow up because I ain't got no kids. I'm not growing up. What? I have never heard this shit in my life, bro. Chat. I have never heard this crap in my life. And it makes sense because you got to look at the mentality of people who are going to follow people like Brandon, Cashapp Brandon, right? You look at the mentality, it's oftentimes people who think like children, men who think like children expecting grown women to marry them. The fuck y'all are doing? This is what we tell y'all. It's all about a balance. If you're sitting here crying about not finding marriage eligible women out there, you got to look at yourself. Because they're out there, but you got to be ready too. Just like you want these women to be ready. Some of them, they'll be ready, but are you ready to have that kind of woman? Are you ready for that caliber of woman? A lot of times you guys won't, and you fuck it all up. Just like this guy. Imagine if this guy ran into a good girl at the age of 36, and she was fooled into thinking this clown was a high-value man. Imagine what her life would be like. Ruined. Imagine, ladies, can I ask y'all a question, ladies? All right, ladies in the chat, this is just for you, okay? Imagine if this was your boyfriend. How long are you giving your relationship? No, think about it. If this was your man, ladies, how long are you giving your relationship until you're walking out the door? Let me know. Is it 3 months, 6 months, 3 years, 6 years? How long, ladies, are you going to tolerate from this man? Because if he's doing this in public with other grown-ass men, imagine what he's done in his past relationships. How long do y'all stand? Let me know in the chat. Mr. Tim Tom with the 2 shout out to you says, I used to watch RP. He says, I take responsibility for my life. That's what shout out to you. You got to take responsibility. You got to. It's your life. Super Plantano Man with the $10 super chat. Let's get a dub in the chat for Super Plantano Man saying, hey, dude, did you hear that Harrison Sultan is voting for Trump? How? Is he American? I thought he was. Isn't he? What is it? New Zealand or UK? I forgot. He's not American unless he's he's got a U.S. passport too. If he's got a U.S. passport, then it works. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Everybody voting for Trump now. Hey, listen, even people on the left, they're voting for Trump or some shit, or maybe not, but they're not voting for Biden. That's for sure. I don't know how you managed to lose the left. Like, I don't get. We know Biden wasn't gonna win the right, but like, how did you lose the left? That doesn't make any sense. Like, these niggas are down, and they're not down for you, Biden. It's a problem. But yeah, I didn't know he was gonna vote Republican. How is he gonna do that? I didn't know he was a U.S. citizen, but that's what's up. That's his right if he is. If not, I think we need to look into some some other things here. I don't play games with the 10. Let's get a W in the chat for I don't play games. I don't play games says actually, Brandon Jamal's behavior actually will turn fans away from the red pill. Yeah, but Brandon thinks it's going to get people more interested in the red pill. That's his problem. Kevin Terrell with the 5 shout out to you says, play that clip if you get the chance of Tommy talking about Sus coming to the door. Don't worry. Tomorrow I'm dropping a video of that. So you guys will check it out. It's like 15, 20 minutes, probably even longer, of just me and Tommy clowning Saint. It was beautiful. It was beautiful, bro. Like, it was perfect. Like, just this straight 20 minutes of Saint the Sinner getting clowned by Dukendon and Tommy Sotomayor. This shit was hilarious, bro. When I was editing the video, I was dying laughing. I was dying laughing myself because he's a dweeb, right? Hey, Saint, are you gonna take Tommy's offer? Because Tommy says he wants to come back on and he wants a round 2. So, Saint, we know you watching, weirdo. Listen, are you gonna let Tommy back on? Because he's got ammo now, so he's ready to talk to you. So, as long as you're not a bitch and you want to let Tommy on your show again, let him on. How about you pull that same stunt you tried to pull last time he was on your show when he didn't know who you were? So again, bro, yeah, these guys are mad fucking weird.
Grow up when you don't have children. You do what the fuck you want to do. That's why my challenger is orange.
You should wait, hold up, bro. You should for sure be trying to mature at 36 years old, bro.
You don't know
like,
what
for
I'm doing
sure.
to mature. But the way I act, I have a ball. And if you don't like it, stop watching, nigga. You know, fuck. Who are you?
I'm somebody who was once a consumer of the content, and I'm telling you that the way you act is hurting you. It's not helping you at all.
Pause. Now look, you see how I was like, who are you? So that was your opportunity to pop your shit. I wouldn't have shut you down when you was popping your shit because I questioned you.
Bro, that's not how that works. Like, you want people to just pop them. So who are you? You expect Flacco to pull the same stunt you pulled? Flacco, unlike you, isn't a child. Okay, he doesn't hold his fucking accomplishments as his fucking personality. That's not who Flacco is. And honestly, if we're gonna do tit for tat, Flacco has accomplished way more than you have right now with a few fucking viral videos. Let's just be real. So you say, oh, well, I see Flacco. When I said, who are you? This was your chance to talk your shit, and I will let you get your shit off. No, Flacco doesn't care about that. Believe it or not, yeah, it doesn't matter how famous people are. There's certain people, if they got fame and money, they're just doing their thing. right? I'm pretty sure Flacco got more money than you. Look what he's got. He's just like a down to earth guy, right? Because he doesn't care about that shit. So when you gave him a chance to pop his shit off, he's just trying to get to the truth of what you're trying to do. That's it. But again, this is the mind of a deranged weirdo where they think everybody else thinks like them.
You answered me. I would have respected that. Like a man, my nigga.
Nah, but bro, listen, right? But here's what like you're not understanding, bro. Is that most of these people are just normal people. Like popping your shit and being braggadocious.
There's a difference. I understand you,
but that's
fully,
fine,
my son. I just don't.
Bro, Flacco, how you gonna let this man try to son you right here? Don't ever let this fucking nerd try to son you, bro.
Respect you.
But acting braggadocious and fake confident is actually hurting you in a situation.
Since when you been mad at a rapper for popping his shit when he came up? Ever.
Oh, you must not know my content, my brother.
Yeah, I know.
I'm the person who.
Nigga.
Now, listen, there's nothing to hate on, right? Listen, listen, I'm the person.
Ain't
not really.
But you here hating. Get your bitch ass out of here, then, nigga.
I'm not hating. I'm telling you.
Who the hell does he think he is? He's like holding up his fucking merchandise like that's some kind of shield to protect from the fact that you're a lame, bro. Like, what is this? Oh, who are you? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You have a sweatshirt. I'm pretty sure he has a merchandise store. I don't know. He probably got something going on. You're not the only one to do this YouTube shit. You're not the only one. Hell, if I wanted to, I can launch a merch store right now. But that's not going to be the main focus of anything if people criticize me. Like, oh, Duke, I can't believe you said this one thing. But look at my t-shirt, though. Come on. Look how nice this t-shirt is. It's pure cotton. Bro, shut up. What is this? Again, money and fame can't unlame a lame. Shout out to Isaiah Thompson with the 5. Isaiah says, Duke, did you hear about Zerka getting banned from Kick for being inappropriate with a minor? Yes, that's actually a reaction video coming out pretty soon. That actually might drop either tomorrow or the next day. Depends, right? Because Zerka, I mean, this is the same guy who was proudly proclaiming he was a pedophile himself. Why are we now surprised that this guy who's been claiming he's a pedophile online actually gets caught being a pedophile? Why is that surprising? We knew this was gonna happen. It was only a matter of time.
You brother, like you look a fool right now, bro. Like you're acting like a fool right now, right?
That's
like,
what I do, nigga. I'm a comedian, nigga. I act a fool. Come to
no,
the show.
You are an emotional.
You're not a comedian. You're a joke, and we're laughing at you.
Nimwit, right?
I'm not an emotional nimwit.
Yes, you are.
I'm in complete control telling you.
You are not.
Right.
Listen,
look,
bro, you don't sound cooler
like
saying that though. But you don't sound cooler saying that. Like you sound like a fool.
Cooler.
Yes, you are.
Listen to me. See, you want to cut me off when I talk. When I get irritated, the stutter kind of goes away. You would sound.
Again, you're relying on this stutter thing. Oh, when I get irritated, my stutter go away. Bro, so do you have a problem or not? So you only have a problem when you're not mad. But when you're highly emotional, that's when you're calm. Is that what you're trying to tell us? What are you trying to say? Because we're trying to tell you your only comfortable mode of being right now is highly emotional. You're saying, no, I'm rational and calm. You're not. You're coming off unhinged.
Emotional if you were talking like this. You can ask anybody who knows me. That's how I talk, bitch.
But so bro, I stutter worse than you. Like that's not an excuse to be a fucking fool.
Facts.
You don't stutter worse than me.
I do.
This guy is insane. Look at Flacco's face. Look at Flacco's face. He's like, wait, hold up. Did this nigga just say he can talk better than me? Like, wait, he could talk worse than me? Like, what are you talking about? I am the worst stutterer on the planet. I mean, next to Pug CEO, I am the worst on this thing. How you gonna sit there and claim that you are worse stutterer than me? Again, chat, he's coping with the stuttering thing. I think he's using that as a cope. That's what it is. Because again, look how when he's getting riled up, oh, now my stuttering is fine. I get a little better, right? What do you do? Stop hiding behind the stuttering thing, because the person you're talking to literally have the biggest stuttering problem on the internet streets right now, and he still managed to make it. What's your fucking excuse? He's not being an emotional brat like you are. What's your excuse, bro? None of this makes any sense. So stop relying on the stuttering thing like it's a thing that people who stutter do. I stutter. You don't see me talking about, hey guys, I mean, look at it. I mean, I know I was an asshole, but it's because I stutter. That's why. I'm a stutterer. All right, we stutterers, as part of the Stuttering Association of United States, we humbly just want to say we're rude. We're rude, but it's not because we want to be. It's because we're stutterers. Boy, shut the fuck up.
And
Dude, do you know who I am?
You clearly
Hey,
don't.
gentlemen, let me get you guys both to take a quick pause real quick. I just want to go through and see what the audience is saying, just so that we can acknowledge that. Shout out to None of the Above 101. He writes, Mr. Burton, how are you keeping a straight face? For the record, I don't give a
Look at him. He's still talking. You know what this reminds me of? You know when Kevin Samuels put those women on mute and they're still talking? Look at him.
He writes, Mr. Burton, how are you keeping a straight face? For the record, I don't give a ish about his.
Who you talking to? Who you talking to, bruh?
Stutter. Life sucks for all of us. You're a grown man. Overcome obstacles. Don't use them as an excuse. Shout out to Blue Collar Dollar writes, Mopars are trash. You just at a bandwagoner. There we go. Shout out to Rashawn supporting the work. May I also acknowledge numbers.
But he got to go up to a Section 8 housing floor. Hey, I hope you can get your job back, Brandon. I hope you can get your job back because you're gonna need it pretty soon, bro. I'm just being real with you. I don't know how rent's going right now. I know you in Illinois. We don't know exactly where. All right, but I know rent prices are going up. So I know you quit your job. But with these strings of continuous crash outs online, that merchandise money is gonna dry up pretty quickly, bro.
16 writes, is it that you are upset about your stutter, or it is hard to fight all of the repressed sexiness on the screen? Cheer up, little buddy.
Hey.
This is at least the right month to let it out. Aw.
Have you noticed that I haven't taken a personal shot at anybody? And all these people have done is take personal shots at me?
Bro, you just told this man to shut the fuck up. Like, what do you mean you haven't taken personal shots at anybody? That's all you've been doing. All those women you've been taking personal shots at, what do you mean? You can't just sit there and cry, oh, I can't believe they're taking personal shots at me. Like, can you believe this? I have not once said anything about them. No, dude. And honestly, just because you didn't say anything about anybody doesn't mean you have the right to control whether they can criticize you or not. All right, Flacco, and the thing is, he's referencing to the video Flacco made about him. Flacco did make a video after his initial crash out on Fresh and Fit, right? It was bad. It was real bad, chat. And Flacco, his points were valid. So I think he's stewing over that, right? So that's why he's probably going hard at Flacco right now, because his salty ass still remembers that video Flacco made. And the video, if somebody made a video like me, of me like that, I'm not going to be upset with it. Yeah, I probably won't respond to it. I'll probably just like, okay, fine. That's his opinion. I'm going to move the fuck on. That's it. That's all you do, right? But then when you start dwelling on these things, then it shows you actually really do care. And it's not like caring in a sense that you can't just take the criticism. I mean, like caring in a sense that you felt like this was an attack on you. And that's not how you're supposed to feel. I got numerous people who criticize me online all the time, right? But it's like I'm not gonna sit there and go back and forth with them unless it's necessary. Like other than that, it's like, all right, you said what you got to say. Cool. Well, we're gonna move on. This life. That's it. Top of the morning. I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me anything. But I get it. I understand what you're coming from. I'm gonna move on. You move on. Do your thing. That's how we're men. Why we sit here crying on the internet like this? What is this?
It's so strange.
Well, you can't, because they're just typing, so you don't know anything about them. That's the challenge. That's why I say don't respond, because you can't win.
You just said it, my
literally
nigga.
almost 3,000 of them.
No.
3,000 of them.
Y'all notice how the moment he walked inside, his Wi-Fi breaking up? Nigga, fix your internet.
I think he's frozen. I think his internet went out. We'll give him some time to get back on. Shout out to Uchenna. He writes, I thought I was done. Last two statements. You're 36. Grow up. Finally, 150,000 isn't a lot of money. I manage over 250,000 at age 22. And
if you don't shut your line ass up, y'all always notice that every one of these red pill poppers in the audience are all some kind of high performing six-figure earners. Shut up. Shut up. What kind of man who's been managing over $250,000 since they were 22 would listen to a scammer like Saint the Sinner scamming companies for amount less than that? Stop lying in the chat. Y'all cap too damn much. It's just like y'all, when Fresh and Fit fans pretend that majority of them are all six-figure high-earning earners. Stop it. Y'all are not. Some of y'all. Who's the other guy that they brought on the dating show? Y'all remember him? The guy who said, "Oh yeah, I am a high-end concierge for what do you call it? Expensive hotel." It's like, nigga, are you a front desk clerk? Is that what you say? Are you a glorified front desk clerk? Is that what it is? Are you the nigga that I walk into and hand the keys over in the hotel? Is that you? All right, bro. Why y'all making it sound so crazy? Like, just be who you are. Nigga, you a front desk clerk at a luxury hotel. Oh, I'm a high-end luxury concierge service provider, right? Just like they say, I provide high-end luxury transport for high-end net worth or high net worth customers. Nigga, are you an Uber driver? Just say that. Y'all notice they always got to big up a basic ass job, nigga. You an Uber driver. I just call a spade a spade.
Close to $500,000 rental portfolio, Lil Buddy. When he comes back on, I'll let you get back at him, Flacco.
Sure.
Shout to West Side Warrior writes, your vulnerability can be another person's strength. So ignore those who say otherwise. Your story, testimony is genuine. Keep doing the work within yourself and you'll see many victories. Seems like she's rocking with him. Shout out to Mac Ultra writes, crying in a V6 Challenger is diabolical. At least cry in a Scat Pack. Okay, that's fascinating. Shout out to Elliot. He writes, actually it's not above. Shout out to Paul T. He writes, it is extremely arrogant to seek the spotlight while
So people
Nigga had to go outside. Nigga had to go outside. Nigga, wait, hold on. You can't just sit there. Hey, Brandon, crash out Brandon. Listen. You can't just sit there and tell us you're making all this money from merch, but your home internet is worse than your data plan. What the fuck are we doing here, bro? How is it you get better internet when you outside than in your own house? I just noticed that. I'm like, wait a minute. The moment your camera come back on, it's when you're outside. But when you were inside, you got no service. Nigga, hey, fix your data plan before you start trying to fix single mama out here in these streets, bro. Listen, charity begins at home. Listen, you got to take care of your household, aka get better internet, so you're not out here getting cooked outside on a live stream ran by a zesty motherfucker right here.
is viewing you as that. And here's the thing, right? Like nobody has an issue with Brandon saying, yo, I'm amazing, I'm good, I'm great, right? As a matter of fact, bro, like we love Marquaad.
For back in the Charger. Oh my goodness, this is too funny. How is your data plan better than your home Wi-Fi? And you're supposed to be high value. Make it make sense, bro. Like, what the fuck? He gotta sit outside for the rest of the show. He gotta sit outside. Nigga running out of data plan minutes. Bro, this is too much. This is way too
Doing
much.
just that, you feel me? Right? But here's the main difference, right? Is he has some deep character flaws, and he should have fixed those flaws before coming on and trying to be a thought leader or trying to engage in long form content, because now it's ruining his buzz. For example, right? Yo, he could have easily popped his shit without saying, bitch, fuck y'all, you feel me, bitch ass niggas, I'm walking off. It comes off as emotional and dweebish. And listen, I'm saying, bro, is I enjoy the nigga content, right? But him doing this is fucking everything he's building up, and he don't understand this, and he thinks it's like we're all against him, bro. And then two, yo, it's like he don't even understand, right? Wait.
Bro, you even raising your hand like a bitch. You a man in a panel with men, bro. Just talk. Just talk, and then you get your shit across, right? But again, Flacco is right. He's right. You're killing your career with this. And I get where Brandon's coming from, because in Brandon's mind, he's thinking, no, the crazier I get, the more people will love me. Because after all, they love me for my antics thus far. So why not just double down and keep going, right? And the more he doubled down, the next strategy for him is to create an us versus them mentality, right? Because now if he's looking at guys like Flacco, people who actually watch this content and say, no, Flacco is the enemy now, right? Everybody who's looking at Fresh and Fit and Flacco, look at them as the enemy. They're just coming after me. No, it's not the case, bro. It's you. You are the problem. Flacco's right. If you keep up these antics, being as emotional as you are right now, you have, I don't, this is where I disagree with Flacco. I think you've killed your buzz. I think it's done. I think it's over with because literally now you're known as Crash Out Brandon. That's your name. You are officially Crash Out Brandon. And honestly, you might as well for any to even just stay or remain relevant. This might have to be your new moniker, right? This has to be you. You have to now become a meme. Congratulations, bro. You could have had a great career with your music and all, only to just end up now being an internet meme. Crash Out Brandon. How does it feel, right? Because now anybody that brings you onto their panel, they know you about to crash out, and they're gonna use you for cheap views. Okay, congratulations. You a YouTube hoe. You a clout hoe, bro. So anybody bring you on their platform, well, guess what? They expecting you to crash out, and it's just unfortunate because you're not seeing how bad you're fucking up the bag.
Wait, right?
Go ahead.
Is he so emotionally invested and emotionally unstable that he don't even understand, right? That, bro, if he just ignores this for a week, we're all going to forget about it.
Fact.
Right? But he feels like this is the end of the world, so now he's coming back home, like trying to like salvage things. When, bro, there's nothing to salvage, bro. Just ignore it for a week and and do your thing. Yes, sorry.
What are you doing, bro? What the fuck is this corny shit? He was already done talking. Just fucking say your thing. Why are you raising your hand like some kind of nerd? Like, it's this kind of zesty ass attitude I'm talking about. Why you gotta raise your hand? They were already quiet. They were waiting for your response. Why you doing this? Why are you doing this? This don't even make any sense. Hello. And look how he raised his hand. Hello. Your mannerisms, bro. This right here, all this shit put together, they're questioning you. It makes everybody question you, bro.
I'll go ahead.
Your thesis is incorrect.
Oh my
so your thought is just wrong. You think I think I'm trying to salvage something. I'm out here popping my shit, nigga. Numbers higher than ever. We going up.
Notice how Saint the Sinner is silent? Saint, you a bitch. You a bitch for staying silent, bro. Hold up. I gotta pause it because we almost an hour in. We haven't roasted this nigga yet. You a bitch for letting this happen. I thought this was your friend because when you started the interview, y'all were talking mighty nice, right? And here's the thing. Here's the reason why I'm calling Saint a bitch right now, because once you start noticing throughout this interview, he was playing that game where he was walking that line, right? Because he was actually on Flacco's side clowning this nigga. Even the people in the chat knew what Saint was doing. They knew that Saint was laughing at him, right? They knew Saint wasn't a real motherfucker. But the thing is, Saint was too much of a bitch to actually really say what he felt about the nigga. That's what it was, right? Because he didn't want Brandon to blow up on him too, because Brandon was already globbing on his knob right now. Brandon was saying, oh, Saint, you're so great. You're the only one treating me fair. You're the only one no, bro, like this guy is a snake. Right, so even his mannerisms throughout this entire thing, it's clearly against the Brandon or Crash Out Brandon, right? Crash Out Brandon. I hope you understand these people are not on your side. Not Flacco. Flacco's on your side. Saint is not. He wants you. He wants this. This is great for him. It's great business, right? And as long as he doesn't have to directly come at you, fine. But you notice he doesn't back you up at all either. But you got to pay attention to.
Thanks, Worker Saver. Play that shit. Play that shit.
But going up being a locale is different from the. Okay, go ahead. But going up being a locale is different from like the trajectory that you was on prior to going on Fresh and Fit, right? Right? Like people viewed you as like a thought leader, as like an alpha, But after Fresh and Fit, like you're now like the locale and a laughing stock. And I'm telling you, brother, like that's that's great for other people's like brand, like for example, right? Like. Listen, Russell, look. I can manage to be like a locale.
May I speak, please? Because you keep repeating yourself.
Not repeating himself, bro. He's telling, you're not listening. You're just listening to respond. He's saying, dude, and first of all, any of y'all that thought this guy was a thought leader after you heard his Single Mama song, you deserve everything that's happening to you right now. I don't think any normal person who heard this idiot's music thought of him as any stoic thought leader, okay? Listen, we would have been told you this guy was a lame. Anybody who's sitting there, oh, let me just do lyrics on this and that, and running around with diapers all day. That's a lame. We would have been told you that. Okay, so again, we just got to be honest here and call a spade a spade. This needs to stop. Yo, Mr. Tim Tom with the 2 shout out to you says it feels weird when I'm on Mr. NFT side on this. I know. I know, done it. That's what, like, I had to get on this clown because, like, yo, what the fuck? Like, again, Brandon is just so bad. He's just so bad that all of this is just, by definition, you got to be on the other side. Because it's like, I don't want to be near this nigga. He's clearly unhinged, right? Yo, don't get me wrong. Sus Marquaad is crazy. But this is another level. Like, he don't care about his own brand image. He thinks that the fact that everything's going down the hill, it's a good thing. Bro, it's not. This is bad.
No,
Before you
okay.
go on, Flacco, what is a locale?
Sure. So a locale is like a LOL cal, right? It's somebody the people use for last, meaning, right? Is his like, and his brand wasn't that prior to Fresh and Fit, meaning like here, like I can probably afford to be a locale, right? But if my brand was mocking single mamas, right, and trying to get into this like alpha male guru, like beta space, bro, you can't be a locale. You can't be somebody that people view as emotionally unstable and dweebish. I can probably afford to do that. You can't, you know. But go ahead.
I just told you that I wasn't trying to get into that manosphere. So why are you acting like I am?
Because that's what your content says.
I don't understand you. You just want to talk at me. You don't listen with both ears. I told you. I didn't give a fuck about them bitch ass niggas. I told you that.
It doesn't matter what you say, bro. It matters your actions. All right. You can say, hey, Flacco, I don't fuck with these people. But then if your content heavily invests with their audience as well, you can't deny that. So you can say it all you want, but the people who are following you are Red Pill fans. There's no one else listening to your bullshit aside from those people. So even if you can deny it all you want, it's true.
But you're acting like I care about what they think.
If you didn't, you wouldn't be on this channel right now.
They're sex worker savers. If you subscribe to an OnlyFans, if you've ever subscribed to an OnlyFans, I don't give a fuck what you think, you bitch ass nigga.
B, I asked you about the F word like 30 times, brother. So like, just try to keep that in mind.
My bad, cuz.
He can't help himself. This guy's too emotional.
I'm a rapper. My bad.
You're a rapper. I thought you were a stutterer. So now a stutterer can rap, but can't talk. How is that making any sense? A stutterer can rap perfectly fine, but then when it comes down to having a dialogue, they can't talk all of a sudden. What do you say? Stop blaming all these other things, bro. You need to take responsibility for your shit.
Moreover,
my bad, cuz. My bad.
I want to ask you about something that Flacco mentioned, which I was really insightful.
Time out. Chat, what genre of music would you consider that Single Mama music on? Would you consider that rap? I don't think that Single Mama song was even rap. It resembled R&B than rap. So why is he called? You should be calling yourself an R&B artist. A rapper, it's not in the cards for you, buddy. I'm sorry.
He suggested that your audience basically thought that you were me.
Exactly.
Right? So
I'm not. I'm me.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah. But
clearly, right.
Do you believe that that is accurate, that the audience thought that you were me, or do you think?
No, let me tell you something.
Audience, before
I
you
would much rather the people who don't like me go that way. Because you know why I quit my job? It wasn't because of the people like you. It was.
Hey, call your boss back, bro. Try to beg him or her for your job back, okay? Because this internet venture, it didn't pan out as what you expected.
The motherfuckers who've been watching me since 8,000 subscribers. Those are the people are the reason why I quit my job, because of the merch. It's not because of streams. It ain't because of YouTube views.
You can't even get internet in your own apartment. You have to stream from your car because your data plan is better than your home Wi-Fi. You want to talk about the niggas supporting your merch? Let them support your goddamn internet bills. How is this? Bro, this is you broke. You're broke. Yo, chat, that's the only thing. This is broke nigga activity. Cause like I don't understand it, bro. Like I'm not like if I had a choice, I'd be in my house. I'd be in my home. I'd be streaming from my home right now, not in my car. That doesn't make any sense. Like what the get your house in order. You talking about oh, these people are feeding meat. I quit my job because of my fans. They feeding meat, but you can't even get proper Wi-Fi. Who's feeding you, nigga? Let's just be honest. Stop with the cap.
Because of TikTok, it ain't because I ain't in the creator fund. I ain't in none of that shit. I quit my job because the people love me.
Now you jobless, nigga.
They love me for who I am. So if you think I give a fuck about what you think, you sex worker saver ass nigga.
But how do you know that I'm a sex worker saver? Like, I'm
Because I
confused,
know
bro.
you
We never had a
subscribe to
conversation.
OnlyFans. You look like you subscribe to about 3 bitches on OnlyFans, nigga. You know why? You justify it because it's only $6.
Yo, this man.
Sex worker saver ass nigga. You got all fours to the
I haven't yet. Maybe I should though, but nah, man, feel me, right? Like
You're a
I haven't,
liar.
I haven't
Liar.
subscribed yet. You feel me? Maybe I should though, man. Maybe I should leave here and go stay some sex workers, man. You feel me? But
Sex
not
worker
yet.
saver ass nigga.
But like, here's the thing, though, right? Is when you try to pivot from like
I
the
don't try to
locale
pivot.
and dweeb that you are
I don't-
to now
I am a dweeb,
being
nigga.
like this
I
alpha
do
sex
dweeb
worker
things.
savior. Fuck the hoes.
Bro, you're not insulting.
It's hypocritical, bro, and people aren't believing this.
Son, you're not insulting me by telling me I'm a dweeb or a dork or any of that shit. I got the 7 deadly sins tattooed on my chest. I have a Goku, Vegito anime sleeve, nigga.
Nah, bro.
Listen to this. Listen to the slow unraveling of a human mind. This is so sad to watch. This nigga really thinks he's him. You had one hit single and that was it. Like, what is this, bro? This is so chat. This is the point of live stream where I'm like, okay, maybe this isn't an antic. Maybe this guy actually has problems. And it makes sense because the people who are overwhelmingly in these spaces, especially the influencers, they have deep-seated problems. Sometimes it comes out when they're dealing with women. Sometimes it comes out when they're dealing with conversations on panels with other men. Look how he's behaving with other men. It just shows you that this guy doesn't have real men around him where he can actually have a dialogue with. Because if this is how you are with men and you just screaming and you hollering and, you know, sitting here telling them shut this and shut that, like, that's crazy. Listen, example, right? Me and Tommy, we got differences. And I disagree with them heavy on a lot of things, right? So it's going to be tough for me to change my mind on those things. But I'm not going to sit here and be angry at him when he's on the platform. I'm a man, dog. I'm going to talk to him like a man and want to have a conversation as men. So what our difference is, it doesn't matter. We can still disagree with each other, have a heated ass debate, and still laugh. Because we're men. We don't let this shit get personal. So I'm looking at you, Brandon, Crash Out Brandon. How have you ever had a stable conversation with real OGs in your life without freaking out? Because OGs will tell you what's up. You've never sat down with a man in your life, and we're seeing that on display right now. You're a fucking toddler. And it's crazy. You managed to go 36 years without being called out. And the first time getting called out was on the internet. Nobody fucks with you. That's how you know nobody fucks with you. If nobody tried to correct you right now for 36 years, only to be corrected by the internet, you were lame.
Bro,
I'm the biggest dork walking around.
Just keep that on the low.
I'm gonna pretend to be a dork.
But pick a lane. Or listen, be a dweeb or be this fuck hoes hard.
You pick a
on
lane,
thoughts,
bitch ass
fuck
nigga.
single mamas, alpha male rap pill
nigga.
dude, bro. Like, pick a lane.
Nigga, you pick a lane. You know why?
I have though.
Do you know why I got to
dweeb?
lane? Because this is
and Flacco's right. That's why I call him a self-proclaimed dweeb. He's going the dweeb route. That's why he's able to move amongst gangsters and still like be left relatively unscathed, right? Except for whackademics, or not whackademics. What do you call it? Wacky three fingers, right? Because he looks like he's got a angling for Flacco right now. But that's how Flacco, when I referenced him as the Boy Scout amongst a biker group, right? This is what I mean, because he understands his role. Flacco is not going in between these Crip and blood gangsters pretending to be a hardened thug. That's not what Flacco does. Flacco knows he's Flacco. He's not trying to be a pimp. He's not trying to be a gangster. He's just a nerd that's in the space. And guess what? It works for his brand, because like it's like, oh, look at this square in front of a bunch of thugs. That's interesting. Let's see what he's got going on, and let's see how he navigates this crazy atmosphere with all these hardened criminals. That's what it is. It works. He chooses to be a dweeb. You, Brandon, you on the other hand, you're trying to have your cake and eat it too. Similar to these OnlyFans thoughts you cry about. You're trying to be a hardened thug, right? By clowning these guys on stream, but then you turn around and cry about being bullied. You can't do that. You're either a sheep or you're a wolf. What are you?
Lane. They buying it. It's meat, nigga. This shit is meat, nigga. They buying me, nigga.
Listen,
a nigga's buying you, nigga. You gotta act like a certain way, nigga.
You gotta spread out the curse words. You gotta spread out the you gotta.
You work for a motherfucker, nigga.
B, you gotta.
Nigga, you don't have a job. You don't have a job. You quit your job for YouTube money. You don't have anything. You clowning Flacco. His channel is more secure than yours. Hell, even Sus Marquaad's channel is way more secure than yours right now. And you got more subs. Like you don't want to go down this road, bruh. Yo, crash out, Brandon. You don't want to go down this road. Yo, Cass with the 5 shot to you. Cass says this guy doesn't know that age and maturity is not the same. Plus, it depends on the person. I would have never, if I looked at Brandon for the first time and I saw his antics, I saw his attitude, I would have guessed he was probably 26. Chat, I'm serious. That's honestly what my original guess would have been. 25, 26. He looks like somebody in his mid-20s, right? I mean, he can't grow facial hair to save his life. So he looks like that kind of guy. I don't know, right? But the shock of it all, to find out he was 36, a whole decade more than what we initially thought. This is a bigger problem because you're almost 40. All the growing up you were supposed to have done should have been done 16 years ago. Let's just be real. But yet, you're out here on the internet talking about, you know what? I don't have any kids. So there, by definition, I don't have to grow up. I can be a kid forever. This is what's wrong with modern men today. We think we can be young forever. We think we can be like we were in our 20s. It's not how it is. Shit. I'm in my 20s right now. I don't even feel like it. I feel older than that, right? But it's one of those things where I know for a fact that I'm not the same guy that I was 7 years ago. Things change. And if you don't adapt, you will lose. So even if you don't change now, eventually, if you don't, you will fail. Your platform will go bye-bye.
Spread out the vulgarity. I think we had like number.
I have a channel that like feeds me as well, man. But yeah.
Shout out to Ill Rick writes. Tammy is wilding in the chat.
Talk about some pick a lane.
To address y'all directly
Pick
like
a lane.
A true coward
This
indeed.
bitch-ass
So I agree. Shout out to hef.com supporting.
Y'all,
Man,
the internet knows Flacco a bitch. You think I give a fuck about what a
He can't help himself. Bro, yo, how disrespectful. And I don't like Saint. Y'all know that. I can't stand this milk dud dude. All right, listen, I can't do it, right? But, yo, you distracting him. He's reading his super chat. This is how Saint the Sinner gets paid. All right. And you trying to get your shit off while he's trying to rid off his super chat. This is typically a time in a show, especially if you're on a live stream. If the host of the show is reading a super chat from their audience, that means a lot to them. You should probably calm the fuck down and let them read off the super chat because they're spending money in there. That's $15. You're just talking all the way through. That's disrespectful. That guy paid $15 for his tuition only to have it not be read fully by their Sus Marquaad because this guy wanted to get his rocks off. I mean, just listen to this.
a bitch ass nigga got to say about me, and then.
See right now, bro, you can't transition from emotional to stoic, man.
You can't do that.
But no, I'm trying to help you out though, right? But you can't transition from emotional nigga to stoic. Like pick a struggle, bro. Pick a lane, right? Like you can't be crying about how you stutter, and now you trying to be a bully. Like, bro, pick a lane. Okay.
Poor behavior.
Okay.
Why are you justifying poor behavior? You
what do you mean?
Not letting for interrupting people, but every single time I complete a thought, you attempt to.
Now you crying about fucking interruptions, dude. Shut up. I can't stand this shit, bro. Start listen. This isn't like a professional debate. You're not going like this. Is like it's three niggas on a panel. Well, stop it. All right. You're crying about. Oh, you're not letting me talk, bro. All you've been doing is talking in the most zestiest way, snapping your fingers and all that. We're tired of it. You're talking, but you're not saying anything. You're not even listening. You're just talking to respond. Yo, low bro DMV with the 5 shot to you says, as a rapper, excusing your poor vernacular on rapping is ass backwards. Your job is literally to be a wordsmith. Facts. Is he a rapper though? I don't think he's a rapper. Like, what other rap song does he has out there? He ain't no. I think he's just calling himself a rapper because of the Single Mama song, and maybe he has a few fucking things that he wrote out but didn't really release or something like that. I don't think he's like he doesn't have a body of resume for us to look and say, yeah, this guy's a legitimate rapper. He doesn't have that body of resume for him to even carry the attitude he's got right now. Nigga, you're not even getting paid to have the attitude you have right now. You're not that big of a star. You're not him. Like, this nigga really thinks he's Drake. He's about to get that treatment real soon. Yo, Muad'Dib with the 5. Shout out to Muad'Dib. Muad'Dib says, Duke, maybe he has problems. Brandon carries diapers around 24/7. LOL, he's definitely nuts. Yo, Muad'Dib, this is what I'm talking about. Because, again, listen, y'all see me on my show. I do antics all the time, right? So when I make fun of Sus Marquaad, sometimes you'll see me with the suit on. Sometimes you'll see me with the zesty mannerisms because we clowning him. But you're not going to see my whole personality be clowning Sus Marquaad. That's weird, right? Because that's just odd, right? So again, it's just one thing with him. He got famous for that, and now he doesn't know anything else. He's known forever as the Single Mama song guy. That's it, the one-hit wonder. So he thinks if I just keep this up, the more popular I become. Bro, you just look lame. You're like a dude that don't know anything else. And this is what Faco was talking about. If you wanted to pivot right now, you can't do it. It'll be tough for you to do it. You can't pivot. To what? What can you pivot to? Like, this is crazy.
Bully a guy with a stutter.
I stuttered too, but I thought you was done. But go ahead.
Why are you justifying? Your mind, like a woman, thinks you can justify your poor behavior.
What? Hold up. What did he say?
Now
what? Nigga, you got a mind of a woman. What are we talking about? What did I miss?
You
what do we mean?
Not letting for interrupting people, but every single time I complete a thought, you attempt to bully a guy with a stutter.
What? Now you're a victim? You're a victim? What is going on? You see, every time I try to talk, Flacco, your stuttering ass always trying to bully me. Stop trying to bully me. I got a stuttering problem. Nigga, so does he. What? Now you crying about getting bullied online while you trying to act tough? This is the shit that confuses people. This is confusing. How are you acting tough and crying about getting bullied by Flacco? Oh my God, this nigga crying about getting bullied by Flacco. Oh, oh my God, I can't do this. Imagine you were supposed to be a tough alpha guy crying online because you're getting bullied by Flacco. Yo, you. Oh my God, bro. Hold up, chat. I gotta calm down, bro. This is too funny. Yo, that's not a flex. You probably should have never said that, bro. Yo, you getting bullied by Flacco online and you crying about it on Saint the Sinner's channel. Oh man, the L's are stacking up, chat. There are too many L's stacking up. I can't believe it. This nigga's crying about. You're crying about getting bullied by Flacco for your stuttering problem. The nigga stutters himself. Oh my goodness. You gotta stop this. This is crazy. I'm starting to look at you crazy, bro. This is insane.
I stuttered too, but I thought you was done. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Why are you justifying? Your mind, like a woman, thinks you can justify your poor behavior.
Now, like he's a rap hill teacher now.
Mind, you see? You still not.
Now, like he's a behavioral analyst now, bro. From musician, comedian to behavioral analyst. Bro, this nigga schizophrenic, bro. This shit crazy.
I'm not a
this
victim.
nigga schizophrenic, man.
People say I'm a victim. I'm not a victim.
You are a victim.
It's not victimhood. And if you think so, you're an idiot. And you don't support my brand anyway, nigga. Fuck you.
What? How does this have to do with your brand? You're throwing shots at Flacco. He throws shots back, which weren't even shots, and you crying about being bullied. And then when he presses you, oh, well, look at my merch. You don't support my merch anyway, so fuck you. Who are you, bro? Who the fuck is this guy?
Stupid. If you don't know what words mean, I don't give a fuck about what you think.
All right, got to cut you off there again. You're getting too deep into the curses. Shout out to Joe
I
Lakuta.
keep saying F. My bad. You're right. You
Didn't know we were
my bad,
going
bro.
to
My
get
bad.
another
I'm sorry.
soft.
I need more
underbelly
media training.
episode
Now
soon.
YouSingleMom.com. Go
Bro, shut up. Like, come on. See, you're more exhausting than Zerka.
get your merch.
Shout out to Joey as well, supporting the work. And I also acknowledge Hector.
Sex worker saver.
Shout out to
Sex worker
Icon.
saver.
Writes respect to Saint for
Sex
his
worker saver.
B. You got to let us handle the business real quick, boss.
You tell me I got to.
Yo, hey, Saint, where's that backbone, huh? Huh? Where's that back? You gonna let this nigga, this cornball ass nigga, come up here and disrespect your chat, dog? Huh? He's disrespecting your isms right now, Saint. And this is what you do? Huh? Hey, Saint, come on. How about you be a man and tell this busted weirdo what's up, huh? Why are you being so timid? Huh? He interrupted you multiple times while you're trying to read your audience super chat. Which is it, Saint? Do you not care about the money your fans are spending in the chat enough to really tell this nigga to shut up or mute him? Or are you too much of a bitch to actually do so? Which I find weird because you came after Tommy for that same thing. So I'm just face to face, my nigga. Talk your shit off. Talk your shit off, Saint. Let's go.
I go, so I'm finna go.
Who said you got to go? I'm not kicking you off. I just said.
Oh, I thought you told me I had to go.
Nah,
My bad.
nah,
My
B.
bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
like
heard you correctly. I'm sorry.
Nah. All right, we good now?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. People don't understand. When I say I'm sorry, I mean it. But nobody ever respects that. So except you.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah,
like
no,
it. My bad.
It's not an issue, man. I'm not kidding
thought
you.
you-
I'm just
I
asking
thought you were
not to
saying
say
we
the
had to
F
go.
word.
My bad, sir.
Bro, he cursed so many times that stream is definitely not monetized. He's interrupting even when you're trying to read the only monetization option you probably have left, which is your super chats. He's being disrespectful on multiple levels. Look at Flacco. He's got more views than all of y'all on the panel right now, yet look how respectful he's being to Saint's platform. Okay, bro, how are you Saint? How are you not demanding respect from this dweeb?
No, I just said I just want to read these out to acknowledge the people supporting the work, making the show possible. I acknowledge I can. He writes, respect to Saint for his views I have heard. Respect to Brandon for his music. Myron and Walter are good guys. I'm sure peace can be made if both sides are genuine. Brandon seems ADHD, and I can understand frustration to sit and listen to 304s. But one thing and shout out to Mr. Khan for trying to share a positive word, but I do want to let everyone know that we got to step away from pathologizing everything. You heard me? Like everybody want to say they have some kind of issue with them. Life, we're all human beings. We're imperfect, so like, oh, I have OCD. Like, oh, the doctor told you that? Like, no, but no. Okay, then be chill. Anyways, shout out to Uno supporting the work as well. He writes, Brandon needs actual therapy. He can no longer rely on his woman as if she is an emotional support animal. He meant that. He said that twice. Shout out to Major Mind and Soul. He writes, Brandon, you said not to interrupt someone with a stutter. You're interrupting Flacco. You called it bullying.
Yo, this is facts, bro. Like, again, hypocrite. You sit there, why are you interrupting me? Why are you interrupting me? I stutter. You're bullying me because you're interrupting me because I stutter. And then proceeds to interrupt Flacco. Like, this guy is weird.
Shout out to Jairon writes, peace to the Saints. Buddy keep bringing up that non-existent stutter and playing victim. Get it together, dog.
Facts. And that's the thing. I didn't hear a stutter either. Like, yeah, he talks very fast when he's animated. But, like, again, I would say my stuttering is worse than his. I didn't hear a stutter. Like, even the fans didn't hear it either. And trust me, they will get on Fresh. They will get on Flacco. They will get on all these other people if they sense the stuttering was bad. This nigga, you're just using, hey, yo, Brandon, it's just an excuse. Stop it. All right? Because if you're stuttering and you got a real stuttering problem, but yet you're able to make a hit single, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse for your bad behavior. I think it's time to own up to it.
Rob, supporting the work now. So acknowledge I Smoke Hip Hop Live. Shout out to Nathan, came in 2 times. Shout out to P2 Wavy writes, Brandon, you a whole hoe. You ain't talking tough with Quet, but you'll talk tough with nice guy Flacco. Damn, bro, trying to get me set up. He dirty out here. Throw me under the bus. Shout out to Luis.
Wait. Can I speak?
Go ahead.
On that? Well, why do they want me to talk tough to you? What?
You're doing that right now. You're pretending to talk tough. That's what you're doing. What is wrong with this guy? Can you not read a room or a car?
anything to talk tough about? I don't understand. No, we need to address this right now. Is there like a need for hostility? I don't understand.
People love to see a bloodbath.
No. But I need
They
to,
do.
no, I need to understand this. Like,
It's simple. It's just people love to see a bloodbath. That's all there is to it.
Bro, Brandon, you are the joke. People came to see Crash Out Brandon. Crash Out. They came to see you do what you do best. You are now forever will be known as Crash Out Brandon. I don't care, bro. Like, hey, y'all, hashtag that shit in the chat right now. Anytime you see this guy either put out COB, Crash Out Brandon, or COD, Crash Out Dummy. One of those two. Because that's what you're a meme. Anytime you go on any of these platforms, if you so insist of doing long-form content, you will be known as Crash Out Brandon. And just know, every time you come on a show, they're expecting this. They're expecting this type of shit. Congratulations. This is who you are now. It's the bed you made, bruh.
But like, that's not what I was here for. I think Flacco a bitch. I think you're great.
Damn. All right, I'm
listen,
gonna yield
man.
the floor.
Hey,
I'm gonna yield the floor.
Huh?
I'm
Please
gonna yield the floor.
believe-
Go ahead, Flacco.
Please believe, if I call a woman a bitch when I see it, and also, may I ask you a very serious question, gentlemen? If someone makes a video about you personally attacking you, why wouldn't you think they're against you? No.
Okay.
Answer that question.
Sure.
I didn't say criticism.
Sure.
I need you to answer the exact question, because what you people do on the internet is you shirk the responsibility of direct questions, and I won't allow you to do so on this good platform, sir.
What? This platform ran by this fucking burnt Squidward over here? Nah, this is not a good platform at all. Y'all not see what he did to MLD? You didn't see what he try to do with Destiny? You didn't see what he tried to do with Tommy? This guy, this ain't a good platform. This is a platform for weirdos. I mean, look at the cast and crew we got here.
If someone
yeah, that get crazy, man.
Look at his hands. Yo, chat, his hands are shaking.
Yeah, that get crazy, man.
If someone makes
a
video personally attacking you using extremely disrespectful negative language, why would you think they're against you? Just answer that.
Can you define attacking though? Like what? Are they saying like, bro, like you are dumb, you're stupid? Okay,
It wasn't
perfect.
full of constructive criticism, my nigga, and you know it. So for you to sit, you see?
This nigga, stop. Listen, I've criticized Flacco a lot. Like, worse than I'm doing now. I've criticized Flacco. He still wouldn't have a conversation with you. I'll be that guy to testify. I don't think he cares. Like, I think this shit just rolls off his back. And it makes sense for the kind of line of work he's in, right? Especially with the kind of people he's around. He's definitely getting clowned all the time. So he doesn't care. He doesn't care about that. So you even asking Flacco that question, it's an easy layup for him. Because he could be like, yeah, if somebody made a video about me clowning me, I'm okay with it. I'm cool. Bro, what are you trying to do here? You don't have to respond to everything. People make videos about me. I don't care. Just leave it alone. Like, move on with your life. Right? You leave those people alone, let them do their thing, or you don't need to respond to everything. When you start thinking, and that's one thing I even had for Tommy, it's like, yo, you can't be focused on the chat. You can't be focused on these people. Like, you can't. Just focus on what you came here to focus on. If you're focused on the little things, you're gonna get burnt out.
For you to sit here and act on this platform as if you were giving constructive criticism is just false. You a bitch.
Sure. Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, brother. You are a big, bad, tough guy who was crying earlier.
I'm not a tough
I'll
guy.
take it, right?
I'll
take it.
A tough guy.
But let me answer your question, though, right?
Why wouldn't I think you're against me? Based on that video alone.
Sure. But again, here's the thing about being like a man, right? It doesn't even matter if you thought I was
No, sir, check him, host.
You're asking various questions. I'm trying to respond as you talk about it. Okay, so then let me answer the question, right?
Check him, host.
Right, yeah, right. So one, listen, I'm telling you, I wasn't against you. I kick everybody back in who is stupid and a dweeb, right? But even if you thought that I was against you or I was attacking you, how you're presenting yourself on this platform isn't doing you any favors. Meaning this, right? Like you could go ahead and say this. Hey, Flacco, you was personally attacking me Let's have a conversation and let's debate why I feel like you are a fucking bitch and a dweeb and you were wrong. Cool, we can have that conversation. But you comment out saying, bitch ass nigga. Come on, man. It's dumb.
Sir, as a real nigga, somebody call you a bitch.
Stop. A real bro, I'm not even sure if you're 100% black. Like, what are we as a real nigga? We're gonna have to take your N-word pass away, bro. Like, this is getting too ridiculous. Hey, could the council of brothers please convene on this particular topic, please? I think this is a very I think the council of brothers need to convene on this, bro, because he's a little too liberal with the N-word pass. Can we get Kendrick up in here? Where is Kendrick at? We got to revoke his pass too. We got to check him. We don't know what's going on. Like, this is crazy. Like, enough with, like, listen, you curse worse than me. I thought I was a bad cursor. Like, this dude curse way too much. Like, you got to calm it down. Like, literally in a span of 2 seconds, he's listed off 35 different curse words. Bro, calm down. It's not that deep. Yo, Chad Harvey with the 5. Shout out to you. Says, who's more of a cornball? This guy or Myron? Oh, my goodness, bro. Now I got to defend Myron again? Nah, this guy is definitely more of a cornball than Myron. Hey, listen, there's no denying that. Now I feel icky just even saying that, bro, but it's true. This guy is weird. He's on a different level. He's even worse than Fresh, Prince, CEO, Pugface. How do you do that? Like, how do you get worse than that nigga?
Bitch and a dweeb. Ain't nothing to talk about. It's smoke, you pussy.
No, it's not smoke, bro. We are productive citizens, bro. Like, bro, listen, bro. We not on that Neanderthal, stupid street nigga shit, bro. Like, we pay taxes, bro. We make content, bro. I'm not trying to kill you or shoot you, my brother. It's not smoke, bro. It's content creation.
Real quick, you know, I want to.
Bro, it was a video he did on you. If anything else, just take that in stride because it just brings more views to your channel. Anyways, if you're really about the shits, people will still subscribe. Like, that's just what it is. It just comes down to who the fuck you are. That's it. If you're a person that makes good content, right? If somebody else is making bad videos about you, guess what other people are going to do? They're going to come to your channel to see what's up, no matter what, because people love the drama. But they come to your channel and they watch that video, they get full context, and they start watching other videos of yours. If you're a good entertainer, it wouldn't matter. You're still gonna grow. It wouldn't matter. All right. So you sitting here doing all this, like, the more you do this, the more adverse it becomes on you, because now you are literally making yourself into a meme, and everybody knows once you become an internet meme, you can't change that image. You are now known as that guy. Like, this is crazy how he doesn't get this. You're 36 years old. How do you not know this?
I want to acknowledge Flacco. I don't think I've ever heard anybody in the history of the internet. No, it's not smoke. It's not
at all. Oh, please, it's not smoke. You feel me?
Oh, man. Go ahead. You have something to say?
When he started his soliloquy, did he not start by calling me a stupid dweeb? Is that not insulting language? Why would I want to communicate with someone like a gentleman?
I get called a simp, and I still talk to people. That doesn't matter. You're a bro. This is what I'm saying. We're men. I don't care. You know how, bro, it's growing up. You know how much shit I've done been through, bro. Like, bro, this is nothing. A bunch of people on the internet clowning you is nothing. Especially if you had real friends, they'll clown you way worse than niggas online. You build a tough skin. We're guys. We're supposed to handle this shit. We're supposed to be better at this. So if somebody's clowning me, say, "Oh, you're a dweeb, Duke. You're a simp." Okay, whatever, dog. What else you got? Like, as long as you're not trying to kill my mama, nigga, I don't care about you. Like, what else? What else are you gonna call me? Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. There's nothing you can say to me that's worse than I already said about myself. I'm my own worst critic, and I know for some of y'all out there who are watching this, you're your own worst critic too. That means that when you walk around this world and people trying to sling mud at you, it doesn't work because sometimes you're your own worst critic and you're harsher on yourself than the world's going to be on you. Some of us live our lives like that, where we're harsher on ourselves than the world is on us. So when you try to throw your mud at us, we don't care because we know we got to go home and stare at our faces in the mirror. That's how life is. We all have our own problems, bro. But clearly you don't know how to handle it, and we're seeing how it's unfolding online. Wait, does Flacco said his hat says "Make America Hard Again"? Is that what Flacco's hat says? Make America hard again, bro. Pause. Pause on this, bro.
When they use insulting language. Bro, didn't come at me. You didn't come at me like that at all, did you?
Where, here or
Now
in my
you
video?
talk to the host.
Okay.
You can call me Marquaad. You can call me Saint.
Saint.
We call him Sus over here. Look at this saucy ass dude. He even has Sasson water. My dude rebranding tap water and calling it Sasson water. Let's just come on. This guy is so fake.
So
Saint,
you want me to answer
you
you
didn't come
now?
at me like that. You didn't
You want
come
me to
at me
answer you
like,
now?
yo, you're stupid. You're a dweeb. You didn't insult me. You gave constructive criticism.
No, he didn't even criticize you that crazy. He was just really nice. That's why you were able to stand it. Flacco came in and said, hey, bro, stop this bullshit. You're ruining your channel. Flacco did what Saint the Sinner didn't want to do because he was too scared. Flacco did all of that. And look how upset you are as a man. Look how mad you are about what Flacco said. Saint the Sinner, in the 2 hours you were talking to him before Flacco came up here, Saint the Sinner didn't say any of this shit that got you all riled up, talking about constructive criticism. You just like what Saint the Sinner said and how he said it, and you hate what Flacco said and how he said it. But at the end of the day, Flacco's right. Grow up, bro.
You didn't use one insulting word when you were talking to me.
Correct.
So why would I be receptive to Flacco's language?
So you're only nice when people are talking nice and sweet to you? Is that what it is? You've never actually worked as part of a group before? You never had a job where you have to collaborate with people? Some of them you don't like? Some of them they're going to use words you don't like? Is that how it is? Wait, as long as this person is not using words that are going to trigger you, you're going to be fine. How is this guy functional in society? You're going to run into people who don't give a fuck about what your fucking preferred way to be addressed is. No one's going to care. Sometimes you're going to deal with people that are going to address you the way they see you as. Like, what do you... Oh, Saint the Sinner, I like you because you weren't using mean words. You weren't using bad words. But Flacco, he called me a dweeb. Can you believe it? Like, he called me a dweeb. Like, what the fuck? Bro, grow up. Like, this is insane.
It's not...
I'm
Listen.
talking to the host, sir.
Okay, sure. What?
Don't justify it. I'm talking about the words.
You just said, why would you be receptive to Flacco's language? I don't think Flacco came on here for...
Sir, I saw you see, you're searching the question. I'm talking about his video. I'm sorry if you misunderstood.
He's not going to answer the question because he's not on your side. He wants to answer it in a way where he's showing to his fans he's not on your side, but also not directly coming off confrontational to you where you can sense it anyway.
What I was talking about.
Oh, you're talking about his...
But we're not asking you to
Flacco,
wait though.
Sir.
But we're not asking you to be receptive though. We're not even asking you.
Sir, with all due respect, I'm not talking to you.
Go ahead, man.
I'm talking to the host.
Okay, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay, I think I understand.
I'm talking about Flacco's video.
You're reacting not based on how Flacco has presented himself in this conversation. You're saying you're reacting based on your perspective on his reaction video.
No. It's based on his reaction video.
No,
not my perspective on. Have you seen his reaction video?
It wasn't that bad, bro. I mean, he goes at fucking sharp harder than he went at you. Like, just be real. His video on you wasn't that bad. Matter of fact, even watching Flacco's video on you, I think at that point in time, he still had respect for you. I don't know how much respect he has now for you, but when he was doing that video, it seemed like he was talking to you like a bro will talk to you and you're just being real. That's what it is. So you taking that video and say, oh, this is a hit piece. It's like, bro, you're not ready for the internet. And that's a shame because all your 36 years of life, it couldn't even prepare you for this moment.
I was actually going to play it here.
Hey, man, sure thing, man.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to play it, and I'm going to leave
the disrespect in real time.
Hey, man, you've been playing, man.
I'm going to play it, and I'm going to leave the reaction.
You think because he's a celebrity, I'm supposed to kiss his ass?
I'm not a celebrity, bro.
That's how you know how Brandon thinks. Right, he thinks because Flacco, out of all three of these dudes, Flacco's the only one with the higher numbers, right? Everyone knows that. So in his mind, he already subconsciously puts Flacco above him, right? So he's thinking, oh, well, you think you're a celebrity. I don't think that's how Flacco sees himself. If Flacco saw himself like that, he'd be behaving like you. That's the difference between someone who understands how to handle fame and how to handle clout versus someone who doesn't know how to handle fame and clout. You got a little bit of fame. You got a taste of it. You think you're king shit. You think you're on top of the world. You think that you're above reproach. All right? Flacco has way more than you. And yet he's more humble. But yet deep down, you know he's better than you. That's why all this shit is coming out. Because he's showing you your level without actually having to flex on you. Oh, you think you're a celebrity? No, I don't. That's what he's saying, bro. Like, again, these people expose themselves sooner or later.
Fuck him. Play it, bro. Play it.
Let me pull it up. I got you.
Talking about somebody need a PR coach. You the type of nigga that let a nigga disrespect you? You a bitch.
Bro, you're disrespecting Saint on his channel right now. And I don't care because I don't like the nigga. But he told you so many times to stop the cursing and be easy on it. And you still haven't done that. You keep apologizing, but you don't change.
But like, that's the thing, though, right?
No.
It's like,
no, sir.
I don't care that you call me a bitch. Just like you shouldn't care that I call you a stupid dweeb, right? Like, shouldn't matter. Okay, listen. Because I'm secure in myself, man. Yeah, man. Play the video, man.
Okay, all right. Look, I'm gonna take care of this reaction.
I don't care you call me a bitch because you a bitch.
Real quick, shout out to Luis. He writes, "Nah, this guy's a narcissist. You can't be accountable with such a
don't he sound like a woman? He's a narcissist.
Trait.
Oh my god,
bro, they're talking about you.
Median thing seems to be a cope so that you don't have to take accountability. You're lost forever." Now, also acknowledge Fred.
Light skin energy activated, bro. Don't this remind you of Zesty TV? Don't this dude remind you of Zesty TV, especially in the mannerisms, even the way they talk? It's all the same, bro. Like when that inner light skin energy gets released, they all sound the same, bro. These niggas are weird.
Fred supporting the work. Shout out to Gerardo supporting as well. And also Los Marcel. Shout out to Kareem. He writes, "The battle of the stutters is crazy." Peace to the Saints.
That's hilarious. Who the fuck said that shit?
Shout out to Maine.
Who the fuck said that shit? The battle of the stutters. That's funny as fuck.
Brody, you got to think before you speak on here.
My bad. I keep saying my bad, sir.
To the ballers. He writes, Magnum writes, "Saint, I just finished the Black Box. It was amazing. Thank you once again for being a role model. All praises do I." Marquaad Burton. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at, and thank you, Magnum, for sharing that with everyone. Let's take a look at this. And I'll again repeat, I will lead the reaction and then I will yield the floor to one of you specifically whom I know.
Is he pulling out those diapers from the back seat? Nigga, you just driving around in your fucking car with diapers in the back seat and you got no kids? What is wrong with you? This isn't unhinged behavior. This is the crap I'm talking about. This is your real life. You don't have to be driving around with diapers in your trunk. Why do you do that, bro? Like, you have made your identity about this single mama bullshit. Why do you got random diapers in the back seat, bro? Do you not have girls that come through in your car? Like, I mean, you said you had an orange Charger, right? It's an orange Charger, right? I'm sure you can pull girls with that. What happens when you pull a girl and she looks in the back seat, there's a bunch of diapers, huh? And you got no kids. What do you think she's gonna think, huh? Why you got all, you a stepdaddy? Why you got all these diapers in the back seat? Oh, I do YouTube, baby. She go see your YouTube videos, and then you get exposed. Like, what are we doing? Like, this is, yo, chat, watch how he's pulling out these diapers from the back seat like that's about to help him in something. Look at this. Watch him.
Be a bitch, because you a bitch.
Real quick, shout out to Luis. He writes, "Nah, this guy's a narcissist. You can't be accountable with such a
don't he sound like a woman? He's a narcissist.
Trait.
Oh my god.
The comedian thing seems to be a cope so that you don't have to take accountability. You're lost forever." Now, also acknowledge Fred supporting the work. Shout out to Gerardo supporting as well. And also Los Marcel. Shout out to Kareem. He writes, "The battle of the stutters is crazy." Peace to the Saints.
That's hilarious. Who the fuck said that shit?
Shout out to Maine.
Who the fuck said that shit? The battle of the stutters. That's funny as fuck.
Brody, you got to think before you speak on here.
My bad. I keep saying my bad, sir.
Shout out to the ballers. He writes, Magnum writes, "Saint, I just finished the Black Box. It was amazing."
Watch him, chat. Watch him.
At Burton. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at, and thank you, Magnum, for sharing that with everyone. Let's take a look at this. And I'll I'll again repeat, I will lead the reaction and then I will yield the floor to one of you.
Look at y'all see him whipping out the diapers? Yo, chat, y'all seeing this, right? Why are you feeling right now in mid-debate you got to whip out diapers from the back seat? Why are diapers just randomly chilling in the back seat? You're proving Flacco right. This whole baby mama song, it's become your identity, bro. You're nothing but this. This is you now.
Specifically whom I name.
A lot of dweebs trying to take his spot.
Okay, let me make sure I remember why this straight to the beginning. And chat, please do confirm that the audio is coming in loud and clear. I won't be able to see that, but Flacco, Brandon, I'm sure you guys can see that they're confirming that the video is coming in loud and clear.
Ever since Kevin Samuels passed away, there's been a lot of dweebs trying to take his spot. But Brendan Jamal,
bro, let the video play. God damn, you sensitive Nancy.
Oh man,
the video starts out false. Did Kevin
wait.
Let me speak, please.
Yeah, go
well,
ahead.
Can Marquaad react to the video and then you can like give your emotional response afterwards?
Max, like, come on, bro. Can we just? He literally just after one sentence, he already has a problem, bro. Stop. This is getting too bad. This is really bad, bro. You are not making yourself look good. You got to take some time off the internet. I'm dead ass serious, bro. You got to take some time off the internet. Like normally, I would probably say, nah, come out with more content that is different from what you're doing right now. But bro, I don't think you can help yourself. This is a big problem you got.
Right. But you interrupted like every like 4 seconds.
No.
It's just dumb and
That's
stupid.
the thing about you. You don't know what's relevant.
But why do you care so much, bro? Bro, you're so emotional, bro.
From talking about relevant niggas, so why would you know about relevancy, nigga? Shut your mouth when you talking.
He's got more views than you. At this point, like I would say by the end of the year, he's probably gonna be more relevant than you are. You're gonna fade out. And the more you do this shit, the more likely it becomes. What?
Bro, you're emotional, man. Calm down, man.
No, because you a bitch. You a grown man. I'll calm down when I'm talking to a woman. You a
but like, what does
man.
calling somebody a bitch like from your phone and in your vehicle do for you? Like, does it make you feel better, man?
My merch.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Merch costs $12, bro. We could all have merch, my nigga.
Bro, merch is nothing. Matter of fact, if I decide to do YouTube full time, everybody's gonna get merch. Everybody's doing merch. That's it, right? Because you got to support yourself somehow. If you don't have a job, that's why you can't even afford Wi-Fi in your own house. That's why you got to sit in your car. You need the merch. You shouldn't have quit your job, bro. You honestly should. See, y'all clowning me. Y'all clown me. Y'all be like, oh, Duke. See? How dare you even think to have a YouTube channel? You have a regular 9-to-5 job. So do all y'all niggas. Listen, we in the same boat, okay? I just find the time to do YouTube. That's just it, right? But at the end of the day, I have a regular job. I'm not pretending to be anything else that I am who I am, bro. That's it. I'm not pretending to be a millionaire. I have a job, okay? I work with computers all day. All right, I deal with problems. That's what it is. I track computers all day. I like the department I work for is huge. Okay, they're like all over the place. Okay, the literally thousands of laptops I have to keep track of. Okay, again, it's not easy work, but it's a work. It's work. I love it. I love my job. I love what I do. Okay, but it's a job. YouTube. It's YouTube. It's side income. Some of y'all can treat it as a business, but it is what it is, right? But you decide to go all in. I'm not as brave as you. Okay, I like my regular job, but the fact that you decide to go all in and you're crashing out like this, you're not someone who understands how business works and how to brand manage yourself. Okay, you're throwing it all away. If you actually quit your job for this, go back on the unemployment line, bro. This is not gonna work out for too long. I'm being dead ass, bro.
Nigga, like it's
wait. Could all have birth.
Yeah.
Then go do it then.
You see, bro, he's unaware again, bro.
Anyway, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Brandon, go ahead.
I paused because he said I want to be Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels never professed to be a comedian, did he? Not once. Exactly.
Okay.
Then he called me a
so
off the rip.
You're saying he mischaracterized you.
Off the rip.
Okay.
So his premise is false.
Go ahead, Flacco.
This is insane. Look
at man, bro. Yo, bro, do something.
Looking like an evil villain over here. He like Megamind. When y'all remember that scene in the Megamind movie where dude had the flashlight? He was telling that story. Don't he look like that right now? How is this even possible?
Hilarious, bro. Hey, we can play. Again, we can play the actual video, man. And please, but just
Make
try.
him answer the question.
Listen.
Make him answer the question, host.
Right.
No, host. No, host. Bring it back, host.
Bro,
No,
what's wrong with this
Chris
guy,
Brown
man?
doing the same shit, host. Make him answer the question, host.
Bro, listen to this crash out. Bro, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from this. What is wrong with bro?
Brandon,
He's in front of a Chuck E. Cheese.
I think he's suggesting, and Flacco, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that Flacco's suggesting that he opened up with that gambit, and then he substantiates how you want to be Kevin Samuels during.
But I don't.
No,
Oh, Brandon, it's a script. Flacco probably wrote a script, and that's how he started off his show. He like when I do reaction videos, I write scripts. I write a full script for all my videos. Right, that's what it is. That's why it's different from live streams. I'm a lot calmer. I'm more measured because it's a script. I already know what I'm gonna say. Right, versus when I'm live, I actually don't know the next words coming out of my mouth because it's live. I can say anything right now. That's why it's like you got to be cautious, right? But again, that's what it is. So if he started off his show saying, "Hey, ever since Kevin Samuel died, many people were trying to take a spot," he's not saying, okay, you are trying to be like Kevin Samuels, but he's gonna get around to the context of how you ended up being as viral as you are in the red pill space. That's what Flacco was getting at, bro. Like, this guy's insane.
right?
I respect him.
No, wait. Listen.
There's a
Wait.
big difference.
Wait.
I don't want to be Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels was way more elegant than I will ever be.
No, sure, but like that's the
I
thing,
want
right,
to be
brother?
myself.
That if
There's
I
a big
gave
difference.
sure, but if I gave my opinion based on my
You're a
observation, you can say Flacco, bro, you are a wrong hating ass nigga. I'll say, okay, that's your opinion, right? Feel me? If you don't think you Kevin Samuels or trying to be Kevin Samuels, bro,
He says I'm a
just say I'm not, bro. Like, bro, I don't,
nigga.
bro.
I never made a video about him.
No, I'm saying that if you would have said Flacco, I don't want to be Kevin Samuels. You are a hating ass nigga. I would say, fine. That's your observation. That's your opinion, brother. You feel me? I don't care. And that's your opinion. Bro, I'm not disinvested, my nigga. Right? Like, bro.
This is like, what does he want Flacco to do? Yeah, you call him a bitch. Okay, Flacco is accepting. He's not, bro. What is wrong with this dude?
Trust me, right? Listen, bro, trust me, brother, right? And in like 30 minutes or so, bro, I'll be off this and make another video again about somebody else, my brother. Right? But hey, man, but Quack, can you please play the video, man? Feel me? This dude is it's becoming emotional for no reason, man. Play the video, Quack.
Oh, Dad, like this is bad. This is real bad. And to think for a while, this guy literally had the #1 hit song in the red pill space. And this is what he turned out to be?
Yo, were you invested? So invite him to leave if he's not. He insulted.
Brandon, I got a question for you.
He said he's not invested.
I hear you. I got a question for you.
No. What about what he said? It's always about what I say. What about what people say?
Yo, Saint, you gonna let him disrespect you like that? God damn. I thought you was a bitch, but this is even worse. You're trying to get your point across, Saint. Didn't you used to be a pimp? Handle these bitches. What is going on?
This is actually about what Flacco said. So I want to put the question to you. And he said, I accused you of wanting to be Kevin Samuels. If you feel like that was just a mischaracterization, why not just accept it and
because of the disrespectful language of the video. Now play it.
Okay, fair enough.
Really? Because of the language of the video, that's why you're up in arms? That's crazy, bro. Really? Because of what he said and how he said in the video? Okay, was he speaking facts, though? Was it facts? Did you get the message? This is insane. I like chat. That's why we had to do a longer live stream, kind of like going through what we didn't go through in the reaction video. Because, I mean, you can start to see a slow unraveling here of his mind.
Fair enough. Wait, you got the suck top on the joint, bro?
What's that?
Pause. You got the suck top on that motherfucker?
What's a suck top? I don't know what that means.
My guy got an orange Challenger with a sunroof and don't know what a sunroof is. He said a sun top. You've never heard of a sun top? You can't put two and two together and say, oh, he's talking about my goddamn sunroof. What are you doing, bro? Why do you even have that car? Like, if you don't know you got a sunroof, hey, that's what he's referring to. And say, how are you just noticing he's got a sunroof? He's been sitting in the car this whole time, bro. You just noticed the fact that he's got a sunroof right there.
Like what kind of bottle are you drinking out of?
Oh, it's the Fiji. It just happened to be the top. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga got the suck top. All right, bro. Like, don't like keep the noise
shit,
down over there, my nigga.
You never had the suck top?
He said suck top. Never mind. I thought he said sun top. Suck top. Hey, yo, sus. Pause. Hey, yo, hold up. Hold up. How is this the only thing you're focused on? His little suck top, sus.
But ass.
This nigga is so zesty. We're having a heated debate. Oh, you got a suck top. Let me see that suck top real quick. Hold up, Brandon. Yeah, hold that suck top right there. You got hold it right next to your mouth. Yeah, like you're doing right there. Yeah. Like, bro, what is wrong with you, Saint? You focused on the wrong things.
Hell nah, man. I don't fuck with the suck top.
It is what it is. No did.
Somebody say pause. This is weird. A suck top. Like, this is insane.
Chill over there, man.
They be the worst dweeb of them all. And I have to be honest, I can't even lie. When I first discovered Brandon Ball, he was pretty hilarious to me.
Hey, you finally gave my fan base a name. With a tweet.
Let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom.
But the shtick.
Let me ask you a question about this. Obviously, it's vertical because it's on TikTok, as indicated by that logo. Did you shoot this vertically, or did you shoot this horizontally?
It's TikTok. It all started on TikTok. That's what y'all don't understand.
Yeah, to answer your question, he shot it vertically. That's it.
I didn't come into the game as a guy making songs. I'm a fucking TikToker, nigga. So I'm so sorry. God, I'm so sorry. I called myself that time. I'm sorry.
This is what I mean. TikTokers, y'all TikTokers, y'all can't hang with YouTubers. I'm telling you right now, y'all TikTokers cannot hang with YouTubers at all. We got the lock on long form content. It is what it is. Y'all can come in and try. Some of y'all can make it, but niggas like him, you're not going nowhere. There's no way he's transitioning his TikTok content into serious content on YouTube where you can make serious money, right? Look at Flacco. He's making serious YouTube money, all right? And you're over here trying to act like you know more than him. Like, again, TikTok ain't shit, bro. Like, just being real. Yeah, you can get a cheap account. Like, bro, I had a skit account that did like what, almost 100 subs within like a month or something like that, which was like, yo, what? And YouTube was way harder. It was way harder to grind on YouTube than it is on TikTok. Right? So again, it's just TikTok is too sensitive. I can't like the men not curse, that video is going down. The men not curse, it's coming down. But again, you're a TikToker, bro. Y'all can't hang with YouTubers. Just go on somewhere.
His sixth characterization: musician, TikToker, comedian, rapper, artist. This nigga is a schizophrenic, man. This shit crazy, man.
Say it again, Flacco. Say it again, Flacco. Say it again, Flacco. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again, Flacco. Say it again, Flacco.
Got you looking.
What is he? What is this? He probably already has a merch store. Bro, your sweatshirt doesn't mean anything. Why is it so important to him? Yo, this is insane. So you have no argument for your defense. The only argument you have is, look at my merch. I mean, look. I mean, Flacco, ain't this shutting you up? The fact that I have a sweatshirt, look at it. It's got my logo on it. It's like a discount Michael Jordan logo. Look at that. All right? Shut up. This is so sad. And then with the way the light is in the car, I don't know where the light is coming from, but he looks evil. He looks evil as hell. Oh, egghead ass nigga.
Demonic over there, my boy.
I want to hear you say it, Flacco. Say it again, Flacco.
Right now.
Say it again, Flacco. What you say, Flacco? No. You love talking, Flacco. Say it again, Flacco. Say it again, Flacco. What you say? Huh?
I think he just said that you go by many identities.
No. No.
Anybody
I
have
want to
anything
hear
to say before we
Flacco
get
say
back
what
on
he
there?
just said.
Listen, man. Listen, but the fans
No,
are asking
Flacco,
to play the video
people are
uninterrupted, man.
People are saying
Mute Brandon Jamal, mute
And that's facts. He's the one that suggested the video, and yet they haven't played it yet because he's acting up. This is too much. Like, look at this insane unraveling right now.
Flacco and just react to the video, Sus Marquaad.
Wait, I have a question. People are saying I'm reactionary. Shouldn't I react to the things that are being said on a podcast?
We don't even know what you're reacting to right now. I thought we were reacting to a video, but apparently not, because you keep talking. What? Yo, this is bad. Like, I can't believe a bunch of incels made him or gave him a platform on YouTube. Something wrong with y'all. Like, real talk, something wrong with y'all. So there's certain people that just shouldn't be on. They shouldn't be anywhere near anything remotely close to clout. I'm sorry, he can't handle it. He went 36 years of his life. He got one little taste, and he thinks he's hot shit.
You're here to speak. You're here to speak.
No,
you have
no.
the right to speak.
I thought I was here to react to the things that are being said on the podcast.
No, sure.
React.
No,
Now he crying. Now he just crying. I mean, host. He's interrupting me. Host. He's interrupting me. I thought we were here to react. How can I? You just let me talk, bro. You look weak.
Sure, but you can react though after the video
comments
gets played instead of like interrupted every 2
Like
seconds.
it was an insult. I think it's a compliment, which means I'm listening to everything Flacco bitch ass is saying. Flacco just ran up my resume for me real quick. I'm finna put you on a mixtape, you bitch ass nigga. Thank you.
This nigga really thinks he Drake. I'm gonna put you on a mixtape. That mixtape ain't going nowhere, bro. You're not as hot as you think you are. Yo, chat, I get it now. He actually thinks he's an accomplished rapper. He thinks because of his little hit single, he actually has made it. That's what I think he thinks. That's why he keeps going back to, I'm gonna drop this mixtape on you, and I'm gonna drop this and that. It's like, bro, aside from if you don't drop anything remotely close to the aesthetics of your initial one-hit wonder song, you're not going anywhere. I'm just gonna be real with you. All right. If you don't drop anything that can really top the Now You're Single Mom song, if you don't drop anything that can top that, you're done. That's what people are waiting for. That's your gimmick now. So you sitting there talking about, I'm going to make a mixtape about Flacco. That's going to flop. Flacco is not that interesting. And this is not the diss against Flacco. Why are you making a mixtape about Flacco? Like, why? There's so many other people, like, even Flacco's probably like, what? Like, this is crazy. Is that supposed to be a threat? You're going to make a mixtape about me to diss me on what? Nigga, I'm talking to you to your face right now. Like, diss me to your face. Like, this isn't, yo, you need help, Brandon. I want you to know that. This ain't normal, my guy.
Flacco.
Hey, man, thank you, man. Feel me? Hey, listen, as long as I get some royalties, man, brother, I'm good. You feel me, man? Hey, man, thank you, man.
You sex worker saver.
Okay. All right.
You know you be in the strip club saving bitches. You be like, come and let me save you, girl.
Oh, man.
Would you let me save you, girl?
Shout out to Carlos X.
Look at his face. You know he be in the club making it rain on bitch. Let me save you, girl.
Look at how, oh my God, chat. Yo, look at this bitch in the background right here. What is going on, bro? Look at him. This nigga is zesty.
Look at his face. You know he be in the club making it rain on bitch. Let me save you, girl.
Give me a second, boss.
Let me save.
Saint trying to read a $50 super chat while he's allowing his guest to disrespect him on his show. Frankie T, you paid $50 for this super chat only for Saint to not have a backbone to tell this zesty nigga to shut up while he's reading your super chat that you paid $50 for. So either Saint doesn't care about your money or Saint's too much of a bitch to call out this whining doofus sitting behind the scenes here. This is crazy. How y'all gonna let him get away with this?
Hey, girl, you know,
Brandon,
won't you let me save you, girl? Sex worker saver ass nigga.
Yo, he's 36, by the way. He's 30.
I know. I know, bro. I know. This is the worst part of it. Like, he's 36. I'm 29. Flacco, how old is Flacco's like 24, 25, right? Like, he making us all look like old heads. we all look like old heads right now compared to this clown. This is crazy.
36 years old.
Frankie, he writes, "Peace of the Saints, Brandon. You need guidance, little homie. Take this olive branch and grow up. Seems like you've been following.
I'm not gonna take this olive branch and grow up. I'm gonna go to the next motherfucker like you who was like, man, they gave me a Brandon gave me a lot, gave them a lot of views. Brandon gave Shane a lot of views. I'm a book Brandon. Thank you."
So basically, you're accepting your fate then, that you are gonna be a meme. That's what he's saying, right? Because the fact that he's gonna go on other platforms and pull this stunt, this is who he's gonna be now. He's gonna be Crash Out Brandon. Yo, I can't believe this. This nigga's 36 years old. Wow, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. Yo, Lay with the $10 super chat. Let's get a dub in the chat for Lay. Shout out to you, Lay. Appreciate it. Lay says, prior to this crash out, we had already reported him because he was saying crazy things in his videos, and he is KS incel, but no one cared. Now everyone is reacting to it. It was obvious he was crazy. It was obvious he was a crazy video mass reported. Listen. Anybody could have seen this guy coming from a mile away. I'm just saying. Anybody could have said, listen, this guy, the only time he came across my feed was when that song was going viral, right? And I'm like, what is this? Now you single mom, and like, oh, okay. And honestly, I had the similar thoughts like Flocko on them, right? Like, okay, maybe this guy, he's a normal dude. You can have a normal conversation with him, right? He's not gonna be some kind of weirdo, right? But maybe this whole single mama song is just like an antic, like when I do a skit clowning Mr. Jap, right? If I do a skit clowning Minister Jap, I'm not Minister Jap. I will never be that clown, okay? I'm me pretending to be that clown. That's just it, right? We're gonna laugh at him, get a quick laugh, but you're not gonna sit here seeing me dressed in character all fucking day. That's weird, okay? Like we're just normal people, but this guy, he's turning that into his personality. That's where it becomes a problem, okay? So I think when we saw that single mama stuff, and then we saw some of his content, we were just like, even the way he reacted to things was like, oh, that's interesting. Maybe this guy's not as stoic as we thought. Maybe he's not as, maybe he's actually this beta dude we're seeing. Because any real one could have saw that video and say, this is corny. I saw that video. I'm like, oh, this is corny. But maybe the guy who made this corny video isn't corny. Nah, he corny too. He corny as hell. Like, it's just bad. It's just so bad. Yo, Kevin Trail with the $2 super chat. Shout out to Kevin. Kevin says, why he in the car looking like a light-skinned Robin? Because he got no Wi-Fi. He got no Wi-Fi. That data plan don't work on the first floor, my nigga. Hey, yeah, you on a first floor apartment. That data plan don't work, don't it? What you got, AT&T? Huh? You got T-Mobile. Hey, they just bought U.S. Cellular. Yo, T-Mobile is a massive company. I want y'all to understand that. Like, cell phone company-wise, outside of U.S., T-Mobile is a big fucking company. They just bought out U.S. Cellular. Yo, that company's going crazy right now, but their service is still questionable, right? Again, this dude got that U.S. Cellular T-Mobile service, can't get data in his fucking first floor apartment, right? He's got to sit in his car. That's why he's sitting in his car with the light on. It's getting dark out there. I'm gonna play the video, bro. I'm not about to get into this. This is crazy.
Shout out to Uno writes, Brandy crashing out. Shout out to the AP writes, having either of you.
Hey, you know what the mixtape gonna be? The crash out, nigga. What's wrong with you? Why would you play with me? The crash out. Mixtape coming soon.
Look at this mess. This nigga has diapers just on standby, stacked up in his back seat. Ladies, I'm sorry, we got to defer to you again because again, I'm not a chick that dates dudes. That's never gonna happen. So we got to get it from perspectives of women who date dudes. All right, picture this, ladies. All right, this is only for you. All right, so you're going on a date with a guy. You just met him on Instagram, Snapchat, or a dating app, whatever the fuck. Okay, and he pulls up to the date with this orange Charger or Challenger, right? You're lucky. You're thinking, oh my God, okay, that's nice. He got the car. It's a sport coupe. Okay, cool. It's got the engine and whatnot, V6. Okay, cool. You open the door, right? You get in. You sit down. The seats are nice and comfortable, right? It's looking like a nice ride. All right. Then you peer in the back seat, right? Just like that. You look in the back seat, and you see a stack of diapers. Quick, what's running through your head, ladies? Let me know right now. What is running through your head when you see a huge stack of diapers, all right, sitting in this nigga's backseat of his coupe? What are you going to think, ladies? Are you going to go fulfill that date, or are you going to be like, yo, what's going on? Do you have kids I don't know about? What's with all these diapers? And if he tells you that no, he doesn't have kids, will you run out of the of the date then, or what would you do? I want to know, because I'm sorry, but if somebody pull up and they got a stash of diapers just sitting in the backseat of their sports car, not a minivan, not an SUV, not even a sedan, bro. You're in a coupe. You're in a fucking coupe with a stack of diapers this high. I'm having a lot of questions in my mind, bro. And a lot of it has nothing to do with what you got going on. More like, hey, what else don't we know about? This is basically it, chat. But ladies, y'all let me know, because why is he pulling out diapers? What is the point of this? Why?
36-year-old rapper just got started.
Mixtape coming soon.
Bro, you have a viral TikTok video,
me,
and when all things
ever,
you too shall pass, but will pass like a kidney stone or die.
Crash out. Play with me.
Out to NY.
What? Like, does he think this look cool? Does he actually think this looks cool? Like, chat, let's be real. Is this looking cool to y'all? Like, how is this cool? You're literally holding up a bunch of used diapers. What is so cool about this, bro? This is weird. I'm actually getting worried.
I see Raina supporting the work. I appreciate you.
Shout out to NYC, because NYC know if you disrespect somebody, they'll crash out on your ass. That's why New York love me.
Man.
Yep. Hey, we calling. Hey, can we get hashtag crash out Brandon? All right, either hashtag COD or hashtag crash out Brandon. That's his new name. I think he's officially accepting his dark side. You're a crash out Brandon, bro. This is who you are now. Like, bro, I'm pretty sure this is not the notoriety that you want, but since you're doubling down, tripling down, you about to get it, bro. Because now no one is gonna take anything you say seriously. You're just there to basically crash out, give people cheap laughs, and then they're done with you, like a used condom.
I acknowledge
they know damn well I never start out like this. I always start out respectful.
Brandon is proof
always comes to a
mentorship is
disrespectful
important.
ass nigga like Flacco.
Flacco is a goof too, but he's right.
Facts.
I pray he takes this
If
advice.
you think Flacco's right, then
these
I don't
stories
respect
Flacco dropped concerning
if you think Flacco's right, then I don't respect the way you think anyway. So I don't care what you think.
Brandon, 1 second, boss. I pray he takes this advice he's giving. Those stories Flacco dropped concerning his girl when he moved to No Jumper was insane.
Yeah, right. Yo, listen, like you see how like I can get called. Listen, you see how like I can get called like a goof and not care because, bro, I'm not invested. Bro, like listen, bro, like I have a life now. You being a 36-year-old man with a stack of diapers at all times, bro.
He's stacking used diapers. This is this is insane. This is a microcosm of something crazy going on within this nigga's psyche. What is he think? You think you can deflect from the criticism by stacking diapers? You think that this is a some kind of comic relief? The context doesn't make any sense here. They're criticizing you. Like they're letting you know what you need to work on. Even the fans are telling you, and you're just going even crazier in this antic here. Yo, something wrong with this nigga. Get him in a straitjacket stat. Like, what is going on?
That's concerning to me. That's very concerning to me.
Who stacks diapers for a living? I'm having
with no kids, right? With no kids, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you got no, like, imagine you go on a date with this guy, ladies. All right, he's got no kids, but a stack of diapers in the back seat. What are you thinking? Well, no, honestly, just put it in the chat. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm just there. I'm like, yo, why is he just? So you just got diapers in your car on standby? Is that how that works? Like, what exactly are we doing here? Why? Oh my God, I can't do it. I can't do this. And to think, this guy had a hit single in the red pill space. Is this your king? Is this your king, you fucking incel dweebs? This nigga y'all bigged up for so long. For so long, y'all were quoting his songs, and now look at you. Look at him. He's a fucking weirdo. Oh my!
Literally having the time of my life.
A 36-year-old man with no kids with a stack of diapers on hand is concerning to me. Very. But
if it's concerning to you, then that means you're not my target audience, my boy. You think I care?
and who's your target audience?
Oh
Everybody who's buying the merch.
But why do you have diapers?
Why do I have diapers? Do you not get the joke? Have you not heard the song?
Bro, at some point it stops. This right here just stops being a joke, and it starts bordering the lines of concern. We're concerned about you right now. We're not even seeing this as a joke anymore, bro. Brandon, no one is laughing with you. All right, we're not even laughing at you at this point. This is insane. What's with the diapers? You got no kids. You're 36 years old. What's the fucking point? This comes a point in time where jokes go beyond jokes, and now we're just trying to figure out: are you okay? Do you need to take meds, or do you need to go see somebody, or do you need to be in a room with nice soft walls? You let us know, all right? Because this shit is not normal.
Have you not caught the mixtape? Do you know why there's a mixtape? Because the people pay for the studio time.
People's pay for the studio time. Niggas still pay for. You should have your own studio, bro. What? Your studio time. You got to go to a studio, bro. That's crazy. But hey, listen, you got to do what you got to do. Hustle, bro. So just so you know, all y'all who supported the Single Mama song, hey, congratulations. You're funding good studio time.
Yeah, bro, you're clinically insane.
How many rappers did they pay for the studio time? I didn't beg them for studio time. I made a video. I ain't even flex on myself. My fan base
Bro,
know what's
all you have to do is get a mic stand, get some headphones, find a corner in your fucking apartment, all right? Find a corner where a lot of sound can't get out. Maybe put some foams on the walls, all right? Get a good mic, and voila, you got an in-home studio. It's not that hard. Niggas still paying for studio times are getting robbed. Unless you're actually going somewhere with your music, you're getting robbed, bro. Because trust me, I've had homies who had dreams of being rappers. I've accompanied them through studio sessions, and I've realized them niggas are not gonna make it. We not making it out of the suburbs with this one, bro. I'm just being real. I know you think you gonna make it. We not going out of the suburbs with this one, bro. We staying in here. You're not ready. You got to go back in. You're not ready for this, bro. Again, sometimes studio time is just wasted, right? So I've seen guys spend hundreds of dollars, bro, for a day in a studio, and the song was ass. So listen, bro, just go spend that same amount of money. Get some sound foams, get you a good mic, and then you get you a nice laptop. All right, you're fine. Congratulations. In-home studio, you can rap as many times as you want. This is insane.
So they know what's up.
I'm gonna have to kick off real quick, Brandon.
You think we give a fuck about a bitch made nigga named Flacco? Sorry for the F-bomb. I'm finna get up out of here, big dog.
Brandon, I gotta just cut you off real quick.
I'm not walking out unless you tell me to leave. Because if you want if you want me to stay, I'll stay. I'm having a ball.
Yeah, you good. Just chill for a second.
Boy.
Shout out to Ralph. He writes, Ralph supporting the work. I also acknowledge Ungreedy Spectator. Shout out to George supporting
literally
as well.
a mental patient. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Now acknowledge Son. He writes, peace to the saints. Thank you for this content. Absolute gold. Now acknowledge Crimson Cap Gaming. Writes, homeboy ruining his career before.
Look at him.
Shout out to Eric. Writes, live. Peace to the saints. I also acknowledge the ballers. Terrence writes, I hope Brandon will not have to fill out a job application soon. These interviews are destroying his brand. Unfortunately, Brandon is doing it to himself. He is self-sabotaging, and it hurts to see. And I acknowledge Frank writes, salute to Flacco with the astute and sincere advice. Brandon, do you realize how much more viral and successful you would be if you didn't go on FNF and prove yourself to be an emotional dweeb, as Flacco eloquently stated? Go ahead.
This is
you know what's funny?
This is where I disagree, though. I think at some point he would have exposed himself as an emotional dweeb. With this kind of energy, you can't hide this. How are you gonna hide all this? He's gonna get exposed at some point, whether now or later. It's better it happens now than later. Because this shit is crazy. Yo, Arnav, but here with the $2 super chat, Arnav says, Brandon's maturity level reminds me of Donnie Boy's. Yeah, it does, bro. It's funny because Donnie Boy, he's smart enough to switch industries. He's a sportscaster. He's in a sportscaster now, right? He talks about football Sunday night, right? Hey, good on him. Going from talking about single mamas to talking about football. I like that switch, Donnie. I hope it works out for you. Yo, Kevin, listen, that's why we haven't talked about not Kevin. What do you call Donnie Boy in a while, right? Because he finally realized what his lane is. He can't hang with these red pill poppers anymore. He's got to retire. Okay, so we don't talk about Donnie no more. But yes, when Donnie was in this pill popping spaces, all right, listen, it was mad cringe. It was mad weird, and he was exactly kind of like this. But I think Brandon is worse. To be fair, I think Brandon. He's way worse than Donnie Boy. Shout out to Kevin with the 5. Kevin says Flacco ruined the date and cock blocked Zesty and his light-skinned speed date live stream. You know dang well Sus was upset. yo, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, Sus probably want to invite this nigga for dinner, right? Hey, come to Vegas. I'll take good care of you. You know I'm the mayor of Vegas, right? I'm Sus Marquaad. Everybody in Vegas know me out here. I'm the mayor. All right, you come to one of my Diddy parties. Yo, bro. Yeah, no, he one of them zesty dudes.
People called me their king. That's why they're so upset. You should have seen the comments. May I speak, Flacco? I know you laughing, but I don't care what you think because the comments are the comments. The inboxes are the inboxes. Ain't nobody inboxing you telling you their life story, Flacco. Straight up. Sir. People call me
straight up, sir. Are you insulting him or are you respecting him? What's going on?
a king. But they're upset because I don't act like a king because I'm not. I'm a clown. I am what I am.
Bro, you're destroying your
I can't believe he just said that. Wait a minute. You guys think I'm a king, but I'm not a king. I'm a clown. Oh my! This is so depressing. Oh my god, this is depressing. Yo, this nigga doesn't even see himself as a king. No confidence whatsoever. Self-proclaimed clown. Yo, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell, bro. Like, I should be compassionate. I should be empathetic right now. I can't be these first. I'm not that guy. I'm not perfect. I can't be perfect. I gotta clown this nigga. You just literally just sat up here and admit that the whole world that you were a clown. Fucking cold figure. This is the saddest thing I have ever seen, bro. Oh, what a fall from grace. Oh, Chad, I'm sorry. We gotta run through this. We gotta play this. I want to feel sad, but like, yo, I can't help this, bro. This is so. He literally said, "I'm a clown." Yeah, I admit it. I'm a clown. Wow.
But they're upset because I don't act like a king because I'm not. I'm a clown.
Oh my
God. I am what I am.
Bro, you're destroying your own brand. Oh, come on, my nigga. This shit is crazy.
No. I'm not destroying my brand. What I'm doing is waking up people and siphoning some of both of y'all's audiences.
What? So are you stupid? Do you think people would willingly want to associate themselves with a clown? Like, why would anyone? The moment you sat there, that's like me say, "Hey guys, okay, yeah, I know I put out all this content, all right, and we clown these other guys, but no, I myself, I'm a clown. Yeah, don't refer to me as anything else but a clown, bro. You're destroying your brand by saying that, okay? Because now, what gives you credibility? Right? Even your single mama song, right? Why would any of these followers, these incels, want to follow you? You just admitted you're a clown. No one wants to follow a clown. Sorry, we clown and laugh at clowns. We don't follow them and think of them as thought leaders. So you thinking, yeah, I'm gonna siphon your base. I'm gonna siphon your base too. You're not siphoning shit, dog. Like, people are just gonna watch you only to watch you crash out. This is bad. Like, what is going on?
Because my fan base stays strong every time. So all I'm doing is just siphoning a couple of motherfuckers from y'all. Do you know how many people are in the comments of my sex worker saver video saying, "I repent"? It's beginning.
I repent.
So now you're a thought leader.
Bro.
Come on, man. This nigga crazy, man.
I'm a nigga who don't care about what bitch niggas think. And we've already established that I think you a bitch.
But, hey, look, brother, It don't bother me because again, brother, like I'm not invested into people's opinions about myself, man.
Don't bother me.
I got you. We're gonna go ahead and take a pause for the calls from both of you. Shout to Uchenna. He writes, "This is why peons shouldn't be platformed. It gives other degenerates hope."
Platforms
Mad waitress yelling at somebody who obviously isn't interested in the extra stuff.
Look at this.
If he's not interested, why is he still here?
Writes Brandon. I know
people aren't interested.
Brandon, yo, you don't have to respond to every comment, dog. Just leave it alone. Let him read the super chat, bro. Like at the end of the day, you can cry about it, but they still paying this nigga. Like this is ridiculous. Just let him read a super chat. Yo, Kevin Trell, shout out to you for the 2, says, wait until you see Sus apply his chapstick, bro. It's probably the zestiest thing ever, huh? Hold up, now I gotta watch this.
Why are they still here? If I'm so annoying to look at, why are you still here? If I'm the worst, why are you still here? That's all I want to know. Why, Flacco? Are you still here?
At this point, bro, I'm just gathering content, my nigga. Show me
facts. Hey, yo. Flacco just like, yeah, bro. Yeah, just keep talking. Yeah, hold up. Just like that. Yep. No, perfect. Yeah, just keep crashing out. Yeah, hold up. Let me get this angle. Bro, what else can you do at this point? That's all you can do. Just marvel at this unraveling of the mind and just gather data for your next show. That's it. You can't do anything else. You can't talk sense into this. He's already out of his mind.
I'm gonna repost this shit and monetize for me, man. Feel me?
Your talent.
If the Saint will,
niggas like me with talent.
It's love, Flacco is love. Shout out to Saint KH. He writes, Brandon, I know you stopped maturing after you gave up your niece. As a self-proclaimed mature 20-year-old, 150K is not a lot of money, and I know that bank account almost on E.
What does that have to do with anything?
Dust off those server shoes. Have moms clear the
all these comments.
Out to Eric,
bro, you never had this many comments in the video before. You finna go look at the stats and be like, damn, this nigga Brandon put me on.
Wait. Pause.
Now you're finally going at Saint. Thank you. All right. Now we can laugh. Let's continue. Let's see what Saint says about this. Yo, Saint, this is a direct attack now. He's saying you never had anything this good. And to be fair, on some streams, he's kind of right.
Pause. Awesome. Negro, do you know who you're talking to, Negro?
Awesome.
I do.
Negro, do you know who you're talking to?
I do.
And then you will know that you're not putting on the Saint, my nigga.
Nigga, shut up, Flacco. Shut the fuck up, Flacco. Nigga, Flacco, your presence is putting on Saint the Sinner right now. Okay, Saint the Sinner ain't got shit. Bro, a random person in the chat has way more than the fucking Saint the Sinner got. I could almost put it on that, right? Saint the Sinner, he needs his Assassin fans to be able to make it. He's no different than this zesty weirdo on the other side of here. Bro, like, Flacco, this fucking skittle guzzling of Saint the Sinner is getting weird, bro. Saint the Sinner is desperate for attention. He would much rather go on your show with no jumper, okay, than do his show. That's how desperate he is, okay? So I'm pretty sure Brandon's kind of right. He's giving Saint more shine right now than anything else. I don't know what Flacco, stop this. We got to stop.
Listen, Saint got millions of views just speaking of thoughts.
I said I'm putting this video on.
And he has had videos with more comments than this, my brother. So please, again, I understand that you're a schizophrenic narcissist, bro, and who thinks the world revolves around you, bro. But to say, trust me, brother, like, again,
the world revolves around
right?
Me, just this show.
No, yes, but when you say things like you've never had this many comments before, that's just a flat out lie.
Bad show.
And now you're forgetful of things you say. All right, man.
No.
Shout out to Eric. I sent a follow alert via Venmo earlier, and I want to ask if we're just behind. We're just behind you because he keeps cutting me off. He writes because the show is too lit, or if I.
Kevin says, "You missed it. Go back." What? When was he putting on lip gloss? Oh wait, was it this? No. Hold up.
Every time. So all I'm doing is just siphoning a couple of motherfuckers from y'all.
Was that it? Why he just put that little bit there? Hey, hand some off the Flacco. He look like he can use it right now. Yeah, Flacco Flacco running extra dry, bro. He could use that extra moisture. We gotta help him out. What's going on, bro? Yo,
You know how many
was
people-
this it? Or was that it? Look like that was it, Jet. That was a little lip gloss moment. Hey, bro, his lip gloss is popping. Let him have it.
We're just behind you because he keeps cutting me off. He writes, because the show is too lit, or if I missed it, show's lit.
Yo, dude is hilarious. Appreciate you. I know it.
Luis writes, I bet his woman told him, you are not going to be doing all this screaming around me, and sent him to the car. Pathetic. She thoroughly and is fully embarrassed.
May I respond to that?
Boy supporting the work. Now, so
bro, you don't have to respond to every super chat. Just let it go, bro. This is bad. Just let him read it off.
Acknowledge him hot 21. Yeah, go ahead real quick.
The car thing. You know why I'm in the car?
Who's this walking behind you in the car? Like, who is this? Your woman? Is she trying? What? Y'all see that? Look behind the scenes. Look who's walking behind the scenes. Let me see if I can slow it down. That's probably his girl. His girl probably like, hey, yo, hurry the shit up, nigga. Your daughter waiting.
I'm hot 21. Yeah, go ahead real quick.
The car thing.
Look, y'all see that? Who is this lady? This is the second time she done walk right behind this car. I think that's your girl, bruh. You better hurry up with the stream and go inside. She waiting on you. Somebody go feed the kids. Somebody got to do something.
You know why I'm in the car? This is how my audience knows me. This is how I came up.
Nigga, you in the car.
You know what?
You're in the car because you can't afford good Wi-Fi. That's what it is. Your girl right now is a single mama. Is that why? Like, what? What's up, bro? Well, you in the car because your Wi-Fi don't work. It's not because your audience know you. They know you from being in the car because your Wi-Fi don't work.
When trap rappers come up and they keep talking about the trap, even though they left that shit alone. That's how the audience know them, right? It's called.
Are you comparing yourself to a trap rap? Do you really think you're a gangster? You think you're a legitimate gangster that trap raps? Stop this nonsense, bro. You're a square that probably grew up in the suburbs.
Branding. Idiots.
If you were concerned about branding, you wouldn't be on here like humiliating yourself, like taking yourself through like a humiliation ritual.
Do you
like on behalf of our content?
Do you remember at the beginning of this when you said something and I disagreed and I tried to respectfully agree to disagree, but then you came again with the yada 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 and shit?
Yeah.
So you acknowledge that I tried to be nice. Thank you.
Bro, listen, bro, like, again, I don't even think you understand, brother. Like,
No. I
like,
only have to justify myself to the people at the crib.
And that's why people have an issue.
You don't even, bro, you can't even get service at your crib. Who you justifying this to?
With you. Like, because you are like,
it's on camera.
You
I don't
like
care what you say. The
you
film
have an
never
identity
lies.
crisis, though,
You
right?
can word yap all you want. The film never lies.
You have an identity crisis, though.
I
Like, we
try
don't
to be
care.
nice to your bitch ass.
But it's not trying to be nice. Listen, brother, like,
It is
you're
trying to
either
be
a
nice.
nice
You know
person
why?
or you're not a nice
Southern.
person, right?
Let me tell you.
I'm a bad human being. Again, listen.
Oh, again, shout out to Flacco for keeping it 100. I don't think anybody's good. I'm not a good person. He's definitely not a good guy. That's why we don't come out here trying to preach morality, because I'm a flawed individual. Who am I to come up here and tell you how to live your life when I'm not perfect myself? Like, that's the crazy thing. And that's the thing. These guys, they think they're perfect. So they come out because they're perfect to teach you how to be like them. But then you look at their lifestyle, it's not. It's a complete train wreck, a lot of these guys, right? So again, I appreciate Faho for being honest with that. Like, these guys, they don't really understand what their true value is. You're not as important as you think you are, bro. You're not a good man. And it's not a bad thing to not be a good person either. And neither is it to be a good thing to be a bad person, right? We're just human beings. We have our own motivations, and that's it. You know, for other people, their motivation makes them look bad. For others, they may be the good guys. It just comes down to perspective. But realistically, bro, like, you doing this shit talking about I'm the savior of men and people come to me and my song help men not deal with single mothers no more. This is cap. At this point, you can't even help yourself. Brandon, you're incapable of helping yourself right now. What makes you think you can help other people? This is insane.
Let me
Listen, brother, I'm flawed. I'm garbage. So I would never say I'm trying to be nice, right? Again, that's the problem, brother. Bro, just be yourself. Meaning, bro, like, if you are a nice human being, be a nice human being. If you are a piece of shit trash, like most content creators are, be a piece of shit trash, bro. But own it.
Saint, what did he say? Just be yourself. You can't make this shit up.
The problem is, I don't think this is you. I really don't think this is you, bro. I think you're definitely fronting. Either this is a front or like, because ain't no way, bro. Ain't no goddamn way. I think you're fronting, bro, to a certain extent. I don't think this is you. I think this is like a played up version of you, bro. I may be wrong. I actually may be wrong. Maybe this is who you are. In this case, you need to see a therapist. You need to, because being yourself is not a good thing. I'm just gonna be real. For you, nigga, it's not a good thing. Okay, because clearly you're an asshole. You're not a nice guy. You're not a good person. You're an asshole, bro. Like, I don't get this.
Got you. May I acknowledge Johnny came in via Venmo. He writes, okay, just supporting the work. Shout out to Omari. He's supporting the work as well via Venmo. Shout out to Anthony. He writes, peace to the Saints. Glad Brandon was man enough to come on the platform and admit to his mistakes. By the way, hey, Tommy, bad boat shirt you had on the last live, champ. Hit up mdblabel.com and get your drip game up and stop hiding backstage. Yeah, bro is weird as hell, man. Like, and when I see people like Tommy get famous, I'm like shocked. I'm like, this little ugly little black fella. I'm like,
bro, Tommy been famous before you, and like this is not even, bro. Why you like? You just asking for, let him on the stage. Let him on the stage. He listen. The thing is, I guarantee you right now, Saint the Sinner will never let Tommy Somerville back on the stage to debate him again, right? Because at the time he came on here, we gave him the ammo. We exposed this clown. But you a zesty fuck that travels to a whole nother country just to get a guy a card and chocolates. Like, and you live stream the whole L, bro. Like who are the fuck? Who are you to give anybody any kind of advice, dog? Like, that's the thing. Like, this guy already is exposed, and he still to this day doesn't know what an NFT is. All right, this is Saint the Sinner, but I digress. Y'all gonna follow who y'all follow, but I think if anything, he's still a dweeb.
I think it's just the fact that like people who are down bad, they're like looking at him like, you know, if this nigga could get it, I could get it. So Tommy's really an inspiration to the bottom feeders. You dig? Shout out to Tommy and the bottom feeders. Go ahead.
Do you agree with that person's statement when they said shout out to Brandon for owning his mistakes?
I think that you said it out of your mouth, but I don't think that there's any real internalization of that.
Do you know why? Because you ever been in a relationship with a woman when you own your mistake? If she keeps talking about it, isn't it hard to move on?
That's probably not a woman you want to deal with. I mean, that means she never really moved on from it. She's just keeping it in her back pocket to hurt you later with it. That's it. You don't deal with women like that. They're vindictive, okay? Mature women, as long as you know how to communicate with them, you end the conversation once you've talked about it and you move on. But if she still has that grudge, she's probably not the one for you.
So now you are an emotionally scarred spouse.
I know.
This shit crazy, man.
This is wild.
My nigga. Yeah, you're 36 years old, man.
Mean.
And I'm not, bro. Oh, my God, man.
He's not. Yo, Brandon, you're switching up. 1 minute you're trying to be a bully. The next minute you're trying to be a motivational speaker. The next minute you're talking about your experiences like you're some kind of dating coach. You're trying to be all these different red pill grifts in one panel. It doesn't work. You look like a grifter. You're running through all the red pill grifts before it even breaks out. You're exposing yourself, my boy.
Hey, oh, my God. Yo, hey, man, listen, man. Fresh was watching, by the way. You feel me? And he said, what's up?
Wait. You see how you guys didn't let me complete my thought?
Oh, my
You see?
God, bro.
But you paused for like a second, and we don't know if you're like still talking or if you're done.
And you say your stutter is worse than mine. It's not. You can't project the fact that you got over your stutter onto me, sir. That's the thing with people.
What? Chineke, man. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. What are you saying? Huh? What the fuck are you saying? Yo, Flacco is still a stutterer. I hear more stuttering coming from Flacco than you. Stop pretending to be a victim, bro. You're not a bro. At this point, I'm not even convinced you have a stuttering problem. Flacco has stuttered way more on this panel than you have this entire time you were screaming. Like, what are you doing, bro? Stop playing the victim. You're not a victim, bro. You are trying to be a bully while trying to hide behind your fucking criticism. Stop. Just take ownership, stand 10 toes, and be a man. This is weird. I can't believe this, bro. Bro, you got my inner Nigerian coming out. Like, I can't. Bro, this is too much. This is just too much. I can't. Bro, chat, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can finish this, chat. I'm going to be real with you. My brain is breaking. My brain is breaking right now, dude. This is so bad. This is the guy Saint the Sinner was trying to clown Tommy Sotomayor for. Saint, you owe Tommy an apology, bro. This guy clearly is proving him right.
Who had stutters when they were kids and they got over it. They project the fact that they were able to. I was not. When I get emotional, it's easier for me to speak. But when I'm trying to be eloquent, it's difficult for me to do exactly this.
I'm going to cut you off right there. Shout out to Joseph supporting the work via Venmo. May I acknowledge also Eric coming in via Venmo. He writes, how do I use the information I get from, okay, I think that's a bit unrelated. Shout out, I'll get at you with that one, Eric. Shout out to V. He writes, hi, Saint, I sent you PayPal. Okay. I might have already acknowledged it. Shout out to Jafar. He writes, how he got a stutter, but he not stuttering. He sound like my daughter when I catch her with her hands in the cookie jar. This youth needs guidance.
Ooh, I want to respond to that. Ooh.
All right, go ahead.
Ooh. That is literally why I keep pausing so much, because I don't want to stutter. So just because you have a stutter doesn't mean you have to stutter all the time.
Okay.
All I've asked for is for grace when I speak, please. You see what I'm saying now? And no one will give me that grace. So I have to get defensive because you're grown men.
You went on Fresh and Fit, the biggest red pill show in town, and made an ass of yourself. And now you're crying that no one gave you a grace. Every grace you've had, you fucked it all up. You did this to yourself. I don't get how he's trying to play the victim. At the same time, he's calling people out. This is a weird dynamic, bro. You gotta be. This is no different than when Fresh and Fit fans are clowning these OnlyFans women and then turn around and subscribe to their OnlyFans account. It's the exact same thing. I don't understand what's going through your mind. If you don't like the person, then why pay them and subscribe to their account and give them money? Like, if you don't like them, my thought process would be, yeah, you stay away from them. You avoid them. You ignore them, right? But you guys are different. That's why I think it's a mental problem with a lot of you guys, because there's no way you all can sit there and talk about how much you don't like women and then subscribe to their OnlyFans account. No normal person is doing that. You understand? This is a weird mentality. The same thing with this bozo. He's calling out everybody in the book, including Fresh and Fit. But then when he gets checked, I can't believe this. I got a stuttering problem. Y'all gonna really come after me? Huh? Y'all gonna do this to me? I'm a stutterer. I'm a stutterer, even though I haven't not stuttered once. Y'all not heard me stutter once. I'm a stutterer. How dare you discriminate? Bro, shut up. This is crazy. Like, yo, chat, there's so much going on. I don't know what to say anymore. This is just too damn bad.
Men, if it was women, I would just leave the podcast. But you men. So I don't know how many times I have to repeat it maybe the world in the future podcast that I go on will be like, I'm sorry for what happened on that podcast.
Oh God, no, please don't go on. Oh God, no, please don't go on more podcasts, man. Brother, brother, listen, you are misinterpreting like our conversation as I'm against you.
What is he doing, bro? Put your damn hands down. This ain't middle school. Put your hands down. What is this? You are not listening. You are not ready for this convo right now.
Brother, please don't go on any more podcasts, bro.
Stop.
Your brain can't survive that.
Brandon,
all right, man. But okay,
please,
sure, man.
Stop.
The reason I keep raising my hand when I want to talk is because y'all keep cutting me off when I talk.
Bro, you were just doing the same thing. This is insane. You're a victim. You're a fucking victim, bro.
The reason I keep repeating myself about the stutter is because for some reason, you two gentlemen refuse to give me grace.
What? You got the biggest stutterer, Flacco, right there. How you begging him for grace? Nigga, he needs grace from you. I can't do this, Chad. My head hurts. Like, y'all, please, like, oh my, y'all really about to force me through this. I would rather drag my nuts through 2 miles of broken glass than listen to any more of this. Like, yo, oh my God, this is so bad. I'm so confused on what is happening. Why is he doing this?
When I speak, please. I've been roasted for walking off podcasts for this very reason. But but the problem was I should have been more vulnerable.
What? Stop. The red pill niggas don't want to hear this. They don't want to hear this, bro. I'm telling you right now, I'm not a pill popper, so I don't care. I can talk about whatever fuck I want to. Like, we could listen. I tell guys, I think guys should be not vulnerable in the sense he's talking about. But hey, listen, it's okay to talk to people about what's going on in your mind. Sometimes you might be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and it helps out to talk to someone else who is normal, all right, to go over some things so you're not deleting yourself or even worse, deleting other people, right? So again, I get it, right? But oh my goodness, this guy, they didn't give me the grace period. All right, I'm a stutterer, and no one really afforded me any of the leeway. If I get up and leave the show, they're gonna say I ran. Bro, this is the internet. Who cares? They're gonna say what they're gonna say. You can't care about it, bro. Like, this is how we know you're not gonna last in this game. You're not gonna last in this game. You can't handle criticism, bro. Right? You can't. I know, like, we say that about certain podcasts and whatnot, right? They can't handle it. But compared to you, bro, you're bad. You're bad at this. You're not ready for this. And it's funny because all the shit and dirt and smoke you've been thrown against single mothers, the moment you receive just a percentage, a fraction of it, you can't handle it. You're over here begging for grace. You're begging for leeway. You're begging for a grace period. You're begging for people to have it easy on you. But yeah, you can run around clowning all these women who are on TikTok, right? You're clowning all these single mothers on TikTok who are vulnerable enough to put their problems out there on the internet. You clowned it. And then the moment you got vulnerable, talking about, well, maybe I should be more vulnerable. Maybe I wasn't vulnerable enough. Now you getting clowned for it, and then you crying for grace. You're crying for mercy. Where was those mercy for those women? I'll wait. Where was those mercy where incels were paying you and you were making a killing? I don't even know if you were making, I don't know how much you were making, right? But we were making money off those merchandises, off of those off of that song. Where was the grace period to those women? When you were clowning them, when you're doing them videos, where was the grace period? You see how karma works? So when those women wanted it, you didn't want to give it to them. Now you're in the same boat. Be treated like the same women that you were treating before, and you're begging for grace? Bro, this is karma. This is what happens. Again, I don't why? What's the point? Be a man. Take the fucking hits. That's it. Chat, I don't know if I can do. I'm like, oh my God. I'm getting a headache, bro. I can't, my mind can't wrap around how this guy works. Like, this isn't normal, bro. This is outside the realm of normal. I can't hang out more than 2 seconds with this guy. I'm sorry. He's either getting backhanded or I'm leaving. Like, something's happening, bro. Cause look at him.
I should have told them from the beginning. I let you guys talk when you talk. But you see, you're ready to interject right now.
You're right. And I'm going to go ahead and cut you off right there. You are correct. And I did tell you that from the beginning. So thank you for paying attention to what I warned you about at the very beginning of the podcast. May I acknowledge the baller? Shout out to Eric supporting the work via Venmo. And the other thing to remember is that not only did I tell you I'd be cutting you off from the very beginning, respectfully, which I tell to all of my guests, so you're not unique in that. Secondly, I also asked you to stop saying the F word which you've said probably about 48 times. No exact.
Nigga, that means you ain't shit. You ain't shit, and he doesn't respect you. How many times, Saint, did you tell him to stop cursing and he keep doing it? You respectfully, you're an idiot.
Exaggeration, right?
I'm so sorry.
So, like,
I
let's
can't
not
even
act
tell
like
you how sorry I am. I'm
you
very
don't have to be
sorry.
sorry. You just don't. Just
He apologizing to Saint like he apologizes to his his girlfriends every time he screws up. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. You know I didn't mean to do that, and then proceeds to make the same mistake. I don't see this guy being in a relationship longer than a month, bro. Like, how many apologies did you have to give the Saint and still break the same rules, break the same promises? Imagine this guy was with a woman and he says, baby, I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry for cheating on you. I'll never do it again. And then goes down to 7-Eleven and does the exact same thing. All they have is their apologies. They'll never change. All they got, and ladies, y'all have dealt with a nigga like this, right? Men, you've dealt with women like this. You know this shit happens with people. This is crazy.
I'm trying to do better. But sir, with all due respect to everybody who wants me to do better immediately, we all know that growth is not overnight.
Shout out to V. He writes, hi. Okay, damn, I just got that one. And
Fresh.
Jafar writes, is this Princella? Nah, man, this is AI getting out of hand. Shout out to Victor, comes in by PayPal. He writes, peace to the Saint. Sorry, Saint, but he is completely wrong. The way we support you, we also support FNF. FNF went 3+ years without a paywall. This just started a few weeks ago, and it's $17.99 a month. Like you, they bring a lot of value. Your podcast is brilliant, astute, and articulate. Brandon has to be the biggest loser. No value, rambling, no accountability. No accountability moron that they have ever had. The African Egyptian has more value than this idiot. Thank you, Saint.
Why is he raising his hand like a dumbass, bro? Oh, this shit is annoying me. Stop that.
To Clay, he writes, appreciate the response. I agree that the consumer-based product pays more, but wouldn't that contribute more to society's degeneracy? Hell nah, bro. Like, you don't need to be worrying about society's degeneracy when you're broke. Get your bag together, and then you worry.
How about you tell this nigga he can't even afford the internet right now? He can't afford proper Wi-Fi. That's why he's still sitting in his car while it's getting darker out there and everybody else is at home. We all at home. He the only nigga sitting in his car. Why? Because he don't got Wi-Fi at home. That's why. What are we talking about here? He needs to fix his own household. You fix your household. Stop trying to fix these women. Fix your house.
About society's degeneracy. Come on, man. Y'all tripping out here. Did you have anything to say, Flacco?
No.
Or go ahead, Brandon.
I actually have a question.
Sure.
You guys have to forgive, like, you remember at the beginning we talked about ignorance? Y'all gotta forgive my internet ignorance. I'm a blue.
Stop. Shut up. We not, nigga, you a man. We not making excuses for you. Just like Fresh and Fit don't make excuses for these OnlyFans bimbos they talk to. Nigga, we not making excuses for you. Oh, wait, we have to excuse the fact this 36-year-old doesn't understand how the internet work? I'm sorry. We have to excuse the fact that this 36-year-old, before his viral video on YouTube, he had 8,000 subscribers. We supposed to excuse the fact this 36-year-old, soon to be 37, don't know how the internet work? Flacco's younger than you. He's trying to give you advice. You're not listening. But you want us to forgive you. The hypocrisy here. You hearing this? We got to forgive him for his lack of knowledge on the internet. Nigga, ignorance is not an excuse for breaking the rules, bro. All right? It's not an excuse for not knowing the law. Just because you're ignorant of how YouTube works, it doesn't excuse you from failing, bro. I'm sorry. Some things you just pick up on the fly. All right? That's just how that works. But you expect us, you run into a bunch of men to give you sympathy. Meanwhile, we watch you give no sympathy to nobody. This is crazy. Like, this is the next level. This is next level. I don't even know what to call this. Like, I don't know if it's gaslighting, because I'm feeling gaslit right now. I'm not going to lie, bro. I feel like, yo, like you don't deserve nothing. Like, hey, just be a man, bro. We come into this world. You know, we don't have a whole lot. We make what we got to make for ourselves. You got to be that dude, because you expecting us to just give you that leeway. Guys, you have to excuse my piss poor behavior. I know I've been caught online crashing out multiple times on multiple platforms, but please excuse my behavior. I'm just ignorant to this whole internet thing. Don't get your goof ass on out of here, bro.
Blue-collar working man who became, who worked hard to become on the internet for a living. But
That's stupid. Nigga, I'm on the internet. I'm on the internet right now, and I'm still a working man. And to be honest with you, I don't picture myself like doing anything else than being a working man. That's what I love. I love working, right? And honestly, that's the thing that keeps me locked in with my audience versus you outlandish weirdos, right? Because unlike y'all, I don't pretend to have all these outlandish things, these highfalutin entrepreneurship, jet-setting dudes or whatever. I'm not anything like that, bro. I'm a guy that works a regular job, and when I have the time, I stream, right? And that's why you guys in the chat were able to connect, because most of y'all work a regular job. Most of y'all work a job in similar fields that I work in, which is IT. Okay, so we're pretty reflective of each other here. All right, so again, that means I understand more about the real world than a lot of you bozos do, right? So you sitting there talking about, oh, I left my job, and now someone who went from nothing, grinding this blue-collar work, this 9 to 5, and now we're viral on YouTube. Nigga, stop. You're not to that level where you're making a consistent income where it's going to be like, it's going to pay for everything, right? You're not there yet. We can tell. You have a lot of place to grow, bro. And honestly, you're not helping yourself doing these type of podcasts. Just saying.
So I'm not really well-versed in a lot of people's things. During this segment of the show, am I making an ass of myself for wanting to respond to comments, or do you like tell us when to talk? You know what I'm saying?
And that's how you know he knows he's being a clown, because he knows the vibe is off. He knows he's the oddball. Now he's asking, "Hey Saint, so wait a minute, am I just supposed to respond to every super chat, or am I just supposed to wait till you tell me to respond?" Nigga, you know what you're doing. You're fucked up.
So as I stated in the beginning,
No. I'm talking about right now, during like this segment when you're reading comments right now.
oh, yeah, no, if you want to respond to a particular comment that I'm reading aloud, you should absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Because that's why, because there was one comment I really wanted to respond to, but you didn't let me. That's why.
I'll tell you why. You might notice that I'm looking down a lot rather than looking, like appearing to make eye contact, because I'm reading. And when I'm reading, I'm actually not reading on the screen where your face is. I literally can't see you. So
see, this is the thing.
You'd have to say something.
That's what a lot of people like Flacco don't understand, is that I'm learning on the fly, and it's happening in front of the.
Stop! Shut up, bro. You're learning on the fly. You had a TikTok channel before you blew up on YouTube. You're learning on the fly, nigga. You knew how to get merch. You got all, nigga. Your channel is way more set up right now than my channel is. I don't have merch. I don't have any courses. I don't have anything. We just out here streaming. That's it. We just come in, we stream, and we leave, right? We don't have to rely on this shit. It is what it is. It's just YouTube, right? That's what it is. But you already got at least the financial side of the business done. You got the merch set up. You got the website. You got all this stuff going for you. But then when it comes down to conducting yourself on social media, you expect us to give you a leeway and pretend you don't know what the fuck you're doing. So you understand when it comes to the grifting side on things, when it comes to making money off these clowns, but when it comes to conducting yourself on a proper panel in front of other men, you don't know how to behave. So you're telling me you know how to behave when it comes to getting the money, you just don't know how to behave when it comes to sitting on a panel with other men. I don't, bro, chat. I'm getting more frustrated. Like I don't know if y'all can see this. I'm getting more frustrated the more I listen to this guy. He doesn't deserve a mic at all, bro. Flacco's right. Go back to doing whatever the fuck you were doing before this. This is not gonna work out for you anytime soon. I'm just being real with you, bro. It was a good run. It was fun. Lasted. Now we just got to close the chapter on this. It's done. I don't see this going anywhere else, bro. Being real.
The world. So I'm very okay with learning and acting like I don't know stuff. I'll never act like I don't know something when I do. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that I'm learning in front of so I'm asking you these questions, literally, I raised my hand just like I did on Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, I didn't even see that because
like I don't know, I really don't care if the world doesn't like it. They think it's dweebish. If I don't want to disrespect the platform, but I want to ask a question that I have, how about that?
Fair enough.
That's my-
Yeah,
you know
and
what I'm
obviously
saying?
that's an in-person.
Bro, you've been disrespecting the platform this whole time. Just because you were saying, oh, look at this good gesture. I've been raising my hand. Bro, you were interrupting him when he was reading super chats. How many super chats did he try to read? And you interrupted him from doing that. Oh, but listen, I want you guys to see, I'm just a really respectful guy at the end of the day, right? I don't know a whole much about this internet stuff because this internet stuff seems so confusing, but you have to understand my real intentions. I'm just trying to be really nice here, but everyone is just unfairly attacking me. I'm such a victim. Bro, stop. You're crazy. I'm like dead ass, bro. You're fucking insane. This is maybe psychopathic. Maybe psychopathic is the word. Definitely not so. Maybe sociopathic. I think you might be sociopathic, bro. You got something. Something's not clicking right up here. Because if I was in your shoes, I don't know. My brain would explode. It would explode because the contradictions it's like overload at this point, bro.
Setup, so that's different. I did, of course, to let the public know, I did invite you to come up in person. You said let's do it sooner the better, and I agree with you. And so, like, I'll be reading these questions, and while I'm reading, if you have something to say, just go ahead and say.
Somebody says, "Yo, Duke, Tommy's in your." Oh, Tommy's in the chat. Shout out to Tommy. If Tommy's in the chat for real, shout out to Tommy. Hey, mods. Yo, mods, come on now. We had to talk about this in the Discord already. We already talked about this. All right, let's just be nice. We got to be nice. Let's be nice. Let's be cordial. All right, it is what it is. All right, at the end of the day, it's all about supporting the community and the channel. All right, the community channel. Like we got to take it easier. I know mods, we've been a little bit heavy, but we got to be a little easier. All right, let people say what they got to say. Let's not ban them too quickly. I know because we had a huge thing of trolls coming out before, but I think things have calmed down a little bit. So let's be a little bit lenient. All right, let's take it easy, mods. Let's be real. But shout out to Tommy. Tommy, I'm gonna reach out to you via email soon, so just look out for that. But shout out to you.
May I respond, and then I'll yield the floor to you once I've completed.
Okay, because you remember also I was on a platform before to where if I had something to say, people just kept talking. So if I say, you know what I'm saying? So if I say, can I respond to that? I could just get it's acknowledged.
Right. Yeah, I will hear you.
Okay, that's a bet. So also to everybody on this shit, talking about he needs a life coach. No, I'm good at learning. You know, I don't got book learning. I got street smarts, and you learn on the fly. This is literally my second. You know. So
this nigga just said he has street smarts. You have street smarts? Driving around a fucking orange Challenger with a bunch of diapers in the back. That's street smarts. I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
All right, Clay writes, as a high school teacher, how do I handle disrespect from male and female students? I almost got into a physical altercation with a male, so you might need to start looking for a new job. If being disrespected bothers you, being a teacher is not a good job.
He would know. This loser would know exactly how hard it is to be a teacher, right? Because again, you were a teacher, Sus. You were. Why you coming out here yelling at other people, talking about, oh, you didn't go to UC Berkeley or John Hopkins? Oh, you're a loser. Dubuque University. Whoever went to Dubuque University? Okay, nigga, you went to John Hopkins. Bro, I went to school for engineering. You went to school to be a teacher. All right, so I get it. Being a teacher is tough. It's a tough work. It's a thankless job. You can't do enough. But like the fact that you as a YouTuber are coming out here knowing fully well you got a teaching degree, Sus Marquaad, but pretending you're better than other people with that is crazy to me. But I'm glad that you're coming out and being honest about your teaching profession. Okay, chat. You notice how when we started pointing out the inconsistencies regarding his net worth and a lot of things he's been saying, this guy has been a lot more humble in his rhetoric. You notice that, right? Because at any point in time, we can just drop shit. Any point in time, it can be dropped. Bro, which one is it, Sus? Are you worth 50 million or are you worth 8 million? You notice how once we start getting in on that, no more talk about multimillionaires. Matter of fact, the last live stream he put up, he was talking about y'all were telling me I'm a millionaire. I never said I was a millionaire. I never called myself a millionaire at all. It's like, bro, what? Why are you backpedaling, Saint? So I'm telling you, bro, like these guys, a lot of them are liars. That's what I'm telling you, Flacco. You don't know this guy. You don't know this guy at all.
Shout out to Mr. Pratt, and I'm just keeping it real with you. I was a teacher. I highly recommend against it. You need to be an actual saint to do that job and also be happy being broke and not compensated for your efforts. Shout out to Mr. Pratt. He writes, hey, Brandon Jamal, my name is Terwan Pratt. I help people that sell merch. Okay, now listen to this, Brandon. This is an interesting concept here.
Also, I'm not disrespecting anybody. I have a literal chapstick addiction. One of the reasons I've been so fidgety is that I can't find my damn chapstick, and I know it's in this car.
Bro, this guy has so many issues. Y'all notice that? He got so many underlying issues. Yeah, I got a stuttering problem. I've been looking for my chapstick this entire time. That's why I can't sit still. I got eczema. That's on my bro. Shut up. All these damn excuses to excuse your piss poor behavior as a man on the platform. Like, this is insane. You're a victim. You're a fucking perpetual victim. Nothing is your fault. Nothing is your fault at this point, bro. This is getting crazy. You guys understand the pattern. You're seeing the pattern for what it is.
So I'm fixing to start looking for my chapstick, but I'm listening to everything you're saying.
Fantastic.
I just want to make that abundantly clear. I'm not
disrespecting.
Oh no, Saint understands. Everybody understands, but Flacco.
The gentleman writes, hey, Brandon Jamal, my name is Terwan Pratt. I help people that sell merch dealing with credit card transactions and or have a business dealing with credit card transactions, making them secure. I see that you're on the rise from you having your new song and selling merch. I want to help your business be secure. I'm not looking for any handouts or come-ups. I'm just looking for an opportunity to show my skills and expertise. I also do security. I have my SORAs license, and I have tons of experience. If you're interested, let me know a good contact that I can reach you at. My email is terwanpratt04@gmail.com. It's TURWANPRAT.
Yo, shout out to Kevin. Kevin says, so let me get this straight. Sus can smile and laugh at Flacco going at Light Bright. In fact, but criticize Tommy for how he looked on a panel and what he said. This is what I've been calling out this whole time. Bro clowning Tommy or trying to clown Tommy, but he's doing the exact same thing he accused Tommy of doing, which is just ass. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Yo, Kevin, I can see that you put in another super chat here. But it's not popping up on StreamYard. Hold up, let me just heart it so you know I saw it. Shout out to Kevin. Kevin said with the 10. Let's get a W in the chat, because I see the 10 you put up there, Kevin. Shout out to you. It says, Lay, can you please allow Duke to grow his channel and make his own decisions? This is why I respect him, because he doesn't grift and the jokes are hilarious. Don't make his channel into an echo chamber. Shout out to you. Yeah, listen. I know, because the mods, you guys feel a certain way about other content creators. I want you to understand, just because you have that feeling doesn't mean I have that feeling too. Y'all, listen, y'all can have what you have. You're free to feel how you want about these content creators. I that's not me, bro. Like, if I want to do a dedicated video exposing Tommy, I'm gonna do a dedicated video exposing Tommy. But I don't want a situation where we're talking about Saint the Sinner and then we're trying to talk about other things too as well, because it really distracts from the show. But we don't want to be able to do that. But yeah, I'm still, listen, I'm the guy. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do anyways. That's how I am. I dance to my own beat. That's why I've always been that guy, right? But I do listen and stuff like that. But again, I'm not taking you guys, your mods and your stuff into consideration. But this is not about you guys. It's about the channel. It's about the people, right? The guys who are watching this. It's not just, you guys are here to facilitate in the experience that the channel viewers are here to have. So let's be part of it. So I appreciate y'all doing what y'all doing, but like, yeah, like this whole thing where everybody's trying to control everybody. Let's stop. Let's stop it. Okay. Like, I got my problems with Tommy. We already talked about that. All right. It's not, and I still disagree with some of the stuff that he says, but it's not like, if I'm going to bring him on, let bring him on. Let's talk about something else. Right. I mean, is what it is. Right. Just like when he was calling you out your name, and all that stuff like that. We didn't let that happen. We didn't let that happen or continue any further until you were going back and forth and whatnot. And I still thought that was weird that he paid attention to it, which I don't think anybody should be paying attention to stuff like that. But we gotta cool it. We gotta cool it. Okay. At the end of the day, it's about the experience, not about us. Because if it was about me, I'd be on my other channel right now, bro. I'm just be real with you. But y'all don't want to see that. Y'all want to see this shit. So let's keep it respectful. And if we're already going strong so far, you guys can trust that I already kind of know exactly what y'all looking for. I know you guys. You guys can trust. I know my audience well enough to almost kind of predict what content you guys want to see, right? So just trust in the fact that I can do that and stop trying to control shit. Let's just keep it to that. Shout out to you, Kevin. I appreciate it. Let's continue.
T04@gmail.com. I spelled that out so that if you'd like to go back and collect it, you can. Shout out to Hussein. Writes, peace to the Saints. The Black Box was phenomenal. I am looking forward to purchasing the Master Communicator course. And for those of you who don't know, The Black Box is a book that I've written, which is on Amazon. Has over 500 reviews that are 5-star. And you cannot fake reviews on Amazon if you are aware. It's impossible. It is a masterwork. You can get it on Amazon Prime. And the Master Communicator course is a course in the best in communication, interpersonal, public speaking, etc., from a master. Highly recommended. If someone would be kind enough to drop the link for the Master Communicator course.
I wouldn't buy anything this nigga is selling until he explains what an NFT is. Just saying.
In the chat. I believe you can find that at marquetteDevon.com. Log in. Boss up. Shout out to Clay. He comes right back. He writes, as a high school teacher, how do I handle? Okay, so he sent it in twice. Yeah, bro, like honestly, you're not happy there. Get out of there. I'm just keeping it real with you. Start transitioning and like don't worry about respect because you're going there to get paid. That's your job. You're not in love with it. Because if you were in love with it, you wouldn't even be asking me this question. So out of love to you, love yourself, get up out of there. Start transitioning. The Millionaire Son writes, new subscriber and first dono here. It's not a donation. It's tuition because we give an education. He writes, Brandon is very emotional and possesses a victim mentality. Hopefully.
Hey, yo. Who is that super chat that called him a light bright? I can see it now, bro. This nigga is dark as hell in that car. He's shining like a fucking light stick, bro. Whoa, where's this light source coming from, bro? Is this a light-skinned nigga magic? Is this what light-skinned niggas do? Is this the power of the light-skinned brother? You just manifest light out of darkness. Is that what it is, bro? Who had that light bright fucking comment? That was Kevin, wasn't it? Yo, that shit just made, look at him. Yo.
He can reflect. Shout out to Robert. He writes, spiritually. What's that?
I have a response.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that how you're supposed to do it?
Yeah. No, that's perfect.
Nice. All right. See, I get better as you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Constructive criticism. I'm very welcome to that shit. If you don't think I'm aware, I'm new to this and don't know nothing about nothing.
You want me to reread that?
You just said you were new to this. Wait, hold up, chat. Am I wrong? Didn't he just say we got to give him grace because he was new to this content shit? Why is he all of a sudden saying, hey, well, listen, it looks like I already knew this stuff. Y'all don't think I know this stuff, but I know because I'm learning. Bro, what? What is this? Just excuses out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Constructive criticism. I'm very welcome to that shit. If you don't think I'm aware, I'm new to this and don't know nothing about nothing.
You want me to reread that one, by the way?
I'm sorry. No. I got to rambling. I told you from the beginning, sometimes I'll be rambling. My bad.
Yeah.
What was the exact question? My bad.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to reread that one for you.
My bad.
The gentleman writes, Brandon is very emotional and possesses a victim mindset.
Oh, yes. I don't possess a victim mindset. It's just a negative fact.
What the fuck does that even, what does that even mean? You guys are saying I have a victim mindset, even though y'all just witnessed me list off every explanation for my bad behaviors in the book. I got eczema. I got back problems. I got asthma. I got stuttering problems. I'm looking for my inhaler. I'm looking for my chapstick. We just literally watch you list off every excuse in the book to excuse your bad behavior rather than taking accountability. And then you're gonna turn around and say, oh, well, I'm not a victim. I'm actually not a victim at all, guys. So we shouldn't take it easy on you. We shouldn't be lenient to you. We should hold you responsible for the shit you're doing right now. Right? I mean, after all, according to what you just said, right? This guy is insane.
So, do you want me to further articulate something? Because I feel like I answered that question.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I just didn't know you're finished. Okay, fantastic.
No.
Yo.
That's the thing. I didn't know that I was finished. You know what I'm saying?
All right, fantastic.
Yo, hey, listen, man. Saint, I appreciate you, man, for having me, man. I do have to go ahead and chop up this little segment, you feel me, and get my commentary and repost it. But Brandon, hey, listen, brother. Please understand, bro, right, bro, that again, I'm not invested enough to dislike you or hate you, brother. I truly want the best for you. I truly want you to go on and get 10 million subscribers, sell
I truly
20 million merch. You feel me?
I truly think you.
Sure.
It is what it
Oh,
is.
really? Yo, grow up, Brandon. Yo, crash out, Brandon. You gotta grow up. He's just letting you know, and this is why I like Flacco, because Flacco is kind of like me in a sense where how we treat this YouTube shit. It's not personal. It's not that deep, right? A lot of people, they think, oh, it's my livelihood. I make money off of this, so it's deep for me. Okay, fine. I understand that. That's your livelihood. But even if it was mine, it's still not that deep, right? You don't bring work home with you. If this is your work, don't bring it home with you. And that's all Flacco was saying, bro. Like, deep down, like, that's why y'all, some of you like, oh, Duke, you remember when you had Melanie King on? Why didn't you scream and yell at her? She deserves it. Listen, because at the end of the day, I'm not an angry person. I don't hate these content creators. Yeah, they frustrate the fuck out of me, but I don't hate them. I don't hate them at all. This is just content to me. It is what it is. They don't owe me anything. I don't owe them anything. It's just content, right? But it doesn't mean I hate them. Hate is too damn strong. And if you guys truly understood, some of y'all do, how much energy it takes to just be hateful to someone, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Let alone a bunch of YouTube influencers to give that kind of energy and time to. It's insane. So Flacco is right. It's not that deep. The people who are taking this seriously are the ones who see it as that, where it's a life and death. Bro, relax. Just because someone does a video on you doesn't mean they hate you. They can do it for content. They can do it because they genuinely find something horrible in your ideologies that needs to be corrected. People can criticize you for all sorts of things, but the first instinct isn't because they hate you. It's too much of a strong word. Niggas, people don't hate you out here, bro. No one hates you out here. All y'all, even the ones we criticize, all y'all, we don't hate you. It's just, this is content and y'all are clowns. It is what the fuck it is.
Sure. Well, hey, I truly hope that you go on, brother, and succeed. My only thing is, brother, is how you're going about it. Probably isn't the best way, but I truly hope you find your way, all right?
I hope your sons grow up to know their daddy a bitch.
What? Hey, man, I hope my sons don't.
Just a fucking child, bro. This is your chance to be a man. Grow up. Shake hands and part friends. This will be the equivalent of two guys who have a problem. They scrap it out in the back, and then they shake hands afterwards. Y'all just got done debating in this crazy-ass debate you did. He's basically trying to shake hands before he leaves, and you're still being a petty little bitch. Brandon, there's no hope. There's no hope for you. Your career's done. It's over, bro. There's no hope for you. You're done. Pack it up. All them diapers, put them in your trunk. You're going to need it, right? There's no hope. You're done. You can't even just accept and just say, hey, all right, bro, we'll chop it up later. Maybe we can collab sometime. You're not helping yourself, Brandon. This isn't working. You're not going to make it. I'm sorry, kid. You tried, but you weren't good enough.
You feel me? Yeah, right?
No.
Right.
I grew up to realize that my stepdaddy was a bitch.
Well, hey, you see, brother.
Wow. Okay, I get it now. So you had a stepfather, meaning at some point in time you were raised by a single mama, huh? And then your single mama found herself a man. Go figure, right? So it seems like there was still hope for your mama after all, because she found a man to take care of your ass enough for your ungrateful butt to turn around and say he ain't shit. Okay, so you were the son of a stepdaddy. Okay, I understand a lot of the anger now, bruh. You ain't got no father figure in your life. Your attitude, this all makes sense. But to sit there and call your stepdaddy a bitch, unless there was some valid reason. Maybe he was abusive to you. Maybe he touched you in the wrong place, or maybe he was physically hurtful and all these different things, verbally abusive. We don't know. Unless he was those things, other than just being a stepdaddy to you, and you think he's a bitch because of that, your soul, you don't have any, bro. You're the kind of guy that would sell your own fucking morals for clout, right? You're no different from that one girl who sold out her breakdancing dad for clout. You the same person. You will sell out your own stepdaddy just to get a lot more views. Like Donnie Boy selling out his own mother on Pearl's podcast just to get a little bit more views. This is disgusting behavior.
You have some unresolved issues in that department, right?
But I don't.
Again, and that's why. But that's why you understand, brother, right?
What does the saint talk about men of morality? I have not wavered on my stance that you.
That's not what morality means. That's just willpower you're describing.
You, my good man, are a bitch.
Yeah, but repeating it does nothing though, right?
It does
I
nothing.
feel like you
You're
think
correct.
that you're sounding like super
So
tough
why are we
and
talking at
alpha
each
by
other?
saying that,
Have a
brother.
good night, sir.
But you
No,
come
you're right.
across
You're right.
as
Have a good night.
emotional.
Have a good
But
night.
I'm gonna say it again though.
You're right. Have a good
I
night.
still wish you disembark from this path of destroying your career, because the way you're at it, my brother, you'll be back to that waiter job in 90 days. I promise.
Bro, he's not lying. Bro, all the merch is going. You're not going anywhere. No one's gonna buy your shit, dude. Like, no one's gonna buy your crap. You're gonna go back to being a waiter. That's what's gonna happen, bro. You're gonna be that guy where you're gonna keep wondering what it could have been. That's your life from now on. You're gonna be a waiter, bro. So get used to that unemployment line, and hopefully this single mama song you made isn't gonna screw you in the ass when it comes to getting a real job in the real world. You had fun playing with the internet. Now it's time to get reality. You're done. There's no coming back from this. I'm sorry, chat. It'd be like Fresh and Fit didn't even let it get this bad. Like, if Fresh and Fit had a crash out like this, nigga, it would have been over for them. They're not even this bad. This is insane. It's done for you, bro. Go back to being a waiter.
You, brother.
The way
Please
I had it,
change your ways.
Jumper,
Change your ways.
interviewing me. And your
Right.
boss would be like, Flacco, shut the fuck up when Brandon's around, because we don't want him to leave because he thinks you a bitch.
So he
Thank
thinks
you,
that he's
sir.
important enough, man.
Have a good
But
night.
hey, brother, listen,
Have a
man.
good night.
Brandon, good luck
Have a
with
good
things.
night.
All right,
Have a
Saint,
good night.
I think for having me, man.
Have a good night.
Thank
Peace
you.
out.
Have a good night.
Alrighty.
I told you I thought he was a bitch. Whether you think he a bitch or not, I told you from the beginning I thought he was a bitch.
What are you saying before he came on?
No, from when he came on.
When
I
he came
started
on.
out being nice, and then he kept trying to use that insulting language, and I don't take that shit from nobody.
I'll tell you this.
You've given me all types of criticism. You haven't once used insulting language towards me. So I take
Brandon,
everything you have to say.
in
Even
his
when you checked
absence,
me, I apologized.
in his absence, I'm not going to say anything about Flacco now that he's gone.
You're right, me neither. Let's
Oh.
move forward.
Yeah, we just carry on.
You're right.
I was gonna say, I was waiting for it too, chat. I'm like, hey, hold on. Let you say one thing, bro. Let me hear you say one thing. I'm frying your bald head ass, nigga. Let me just say one thing. Say one thing, bro. You better, yeah, because you are doing the exact same thing you tried to come at Tommy for doing. You were doing it, bro. I was waiting too, like. What you about to say? Come on now, bro. Y'all are weird.
Do we want to? So what are we doing now? Are we talking about
I'm gonna catch up on the comments.
Okay.
And the ones you want to respond to, just let me know.
Because you cool business, brother. Like I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I don't meet a lot of real niggas every day. And
that's how you know this nigga lying. That's how you know this nigga's lying. Everybody that already know who Saint the Sinner is know for a fact he's anything but a real nigga. We don't even know if he's really black. Like, I mean, think about it. Even the way he says nigga is just weird. Him, Donnie Boy, even you, bro, Brandon. Y'all, I'm sitting here thinking, are y'all even? What are y'all? Because Sus Marquaad is only black when it's convenient. So again, y'all talking about he's a real one on what planet?
The fact that niggas can agree, have an uncomfortable conversation, and still be exactly like this, whether you think I'm emotional or not, after a year you'll be like, oh, that's just that nigga Brandon. You feel me? So you know, like, I'm not. People tried to call me their king, and I realized that I'm not.
Pause. Ooh, pause, bro. What kind of incel motherfuckers out here calling another grown man their king? Y'all dudes need help. If this is your king, y'all need help, bro. Anybody that called this nigga king, y'all need help, because your king, listen, he's not wearing clothes right now. He definitely exposed. Y'all better reconsider your life choices. This is weird. Even just you saying, yeah, I got people that they call me king all the time. Bro, what? These are other grown men calling you king.
I'm exactly like, metaphorically speaking, I've got like a Thor type story. Thor tried to be something that he was meant to be, as opposed to who he was.
Now he comparing himself to Thor. This nigga, you're comparing yourself to Thor. Thor is a fictional character. He's not real. It's not real. Like, what is wrong with this guy?
I am who I am.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not really deep into the comic book game.
No. Even if you weren't, that's what I was telling you. Like, straight up, like literally that sentence. You know,
Fair
people,
enough.
you know, they thought Thor was royalty, and he's supposed to be royalty because of what the people said. But the reality is, Thor was fucking Thor, dog.
So shall it be?
That's literally it. Like,
shout out to Robert. He writes, spirituality and a foundational understanding of the self that can be built upon is lacking among the masses. A deficiency in both will inevitably lead to an absence of peace. That being the case, I enjoy the company of women. As a South Floridian, there's no shortage of different varieties of said commodity, and I happen to have a king's appetite. Me too. I'm beginning to entertain the concept of marriage with the intent of having children to be raised with the proper foundations that should equip them to be upstanding men and women. What would be your suggestion for engaging that level of commitment with a woman while simultaneously dealing with other women? You should check out the.
You should no. That's not how that works, bro. He's gonna want you to check out his website. Let me actually play what he's about to say. I don't know what he's gonna say, but he's not gonna give you any advice because this nigga doesn't know shit.
Book of Dark Truths. We discussed this. It's a cold world out here.
Told y'all. I told y'all. This guy, he can't even explain what an NFT is. You think he's gonna help you with a woman? You think Saint the Sinner
But ass
is going to help you with getting a girl? I'm surprised he even likes girls.
And the reason I say check out the Book of Dark Truths, and somebody dropped the link, I can't even say what's really real publicly because it's that real. Okay.
So he can't tell you how to put you on a path to finding a marriageable woman. He can't tell you that answer on stream. You're a young guy, you're dealing with multiple women, but you're also feeling like settling down. So you got to go read a book off platform so he doesn't have to explain to you how you can find a woman to marry. Why is that such a hard thing to explain, Saint? I can explain this shit right now, bro. Hey, first of all, those girls you're dealing with, those multiple girls you're dealing with, now, instead of just sex and whatever the fuck you're talking about, you got to start taking hangout time seriously, right? Not just hang out, let's have sex and, chill. No. What are you guys doing on those chill times? Can you vibe on a conversational level? Are you able to be yourself, or do you feel like you're walking on eggshells around her? Is she dry as hell when it comes to being like personality wise, or does she have a quirky, fun, down to earth personality that you don't mind having around? Right? Those are the things you're gonna start to look for as you're dealing with these women. And once you start to realize what you like more and more by process of elimination, you go ahead and cut that out. That's it. You slowly weed it out. I don't need you to go look behind a paywall to give you that answer. And that was just a basic answer. Sus Marquaad could have easily done that, but he didn't. Instead, go read a book off platform that you're probably not going to read because they've discussed this all there. Similar to the NFT thing that he was telling Destiny. Oh yeah, I've done seminars on NFTs, but I'm never going to explain an NFT to you though. Just go watch my seminar videos. We can't find them. This guy is a fraud. The Saint is a fraud, bro. This guy's a scammer.
But don't make any moves without getting someone's advice. It might not be mine. You might not get the Book of Dark Truths, but don't do what you wrote here. Don't just go do that. Okay, that's dangerous. Right. What would be your suggestion for engaging that level of commitment with a woman while simultaneously dealing with other women? See, because if you do it without any advice, for sure she's going to get jealous and it's going to go left really quickly and you're going to suffer. He writes, ideally good women, but undoubtedly some street walkers shall slip through the crack. Street walkers? I hope you don't mean that in a sense that they on the blade. He writes, side note, I am of West African descent and my grandfather had 3 wives. Praise the Lord. Lastly, I'm 6 feet tall and swimmer's body, muscular build. What would be the appropriate size for the unisex organic sweatshirt at mdblabel.com? If it doesn't say run small or any like modifier like that for you, I would probably go with a size large.
So you can offer him fashion. You can offer him fashion advice on the spot, but can't give him advice on how to find a woman. Right? Really? Y'all are some fakes, bro. Y'all are some real frauds. This nigga, hey, listen, you want to buy some shirts? Oh yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah. You want to wear this for your size and whatnot. But when it comes to women, yeah, go read my book, bro. I'm not about to tell you on stream. Bro, you're a clown, Saint. This is clownish behavior. I'm done, Chad. Let me play a little bit more, but I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
Carrying on, I acknowledge Clay comes back again. He writes, peace to the Saints. Thank you for your responses. Much appreciated. All be contributing more when I start balling. I appreciate you. And, I just side note, I want to point out to everyone that life is not about balling. Life is about being happy. And also, here's another fact. I know a lot of people who are very well off financially, and they they don't feel rich. Okay, so like remember that. Like you that's a choice. Go ahead.
What you just said. Life is not about balling. It's about being happy.
Mm-hmm.
And to everybody who has criticism for me,
oh my God,
I'm having a ball.
You don't look like you're having fun. You don't look, this doesn't look fun at all. Matter of fact, we can see how agonizing it is for you being here in this moment. Stop this. Stop this. I'm done. I'm sorry, Chad. I can't do this anymore. I can't deal with this lying ass Negro anymore, bro. This is too much. We're going to cut it right here. We're going to cut it right here before it gets too much. But hold up. We got a super chat. Shout out to let's get a double in chat for Kevin Terrell, bro. Shout out to you, Kevin, with the super chats. Kevin says, why these hand movements are ridiculous? Why so sus? Because dude might be zesty, bro. It's always the zesty dudes that hate the females. I don't know why. Like the undercover zesty dudes are the ones that hate women the most. It's like, yo, we live in a different era. Just come out, everybody be okay with it, and stop hating these women, bro. Go love the men you really want to love. All right, come on, Saint. Come on, Crash Out Brandon. You know exactly what this is, bro. Just come out and be yourself. But all of this, stop. You're not helping nobody. You're not helping anybody at all, bro. Chat, that's what I got for y'all today. I appreciate y'all staying with me throughout this entire brain rot. I honestly don't know how we got through this, but y'all got to let me know what you thought in the chat, okay? Do you think Crash Out Brandon still has a career after this multiple L's he's been taking in the past few days? Or do you think he actually has a career after this nonsense? Okay, put a 1 if you think he's done. Ain't no way he can come back from this, all right? Or put a 2 in the chat if you think he might actually come back from this. I don't know. Y'all, let me know in the chat, all right? 1 if you think he's done. 2 if you think, nah, he's still got potential, because there are a lot of idiots out there. And at this point, it could really go either way. To me, it's a 1 for sure. It's definitely a 1. I don't see him coming back from all of this. All right, you got roasted by Flacco of all people. It's a done deal, bro. But some of y'all might think the incels might be stupid enough to actually keep following this guy as long as he stays entertaining. And you could also be right. I don't know. But go ahead and vote in the chat. Vote in the comment section. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all can be anywhere in the world right now, but you spent the night with me, and that means a lot to me. Please stop popping these pills before you overdose, and I'm going to catch you guys on the next one.
Again! But ass!